Should I cut your hair, Blackie? Oh, I got some balls, hairspray, brushes, makeup. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff. Hello. Hi. Oh, hi. Would you like to get your hair in here?
I would love to. Oh, this is just wonderful. Do you live here?
Yes, I live at house, but I also work.
That's so cool. Where do you want me to go?
Just sit on that chair and I can keep your hair done.
Right here in the chair?
Yep.
Oh, wow, this is great.
Okay, I'm just gonna put this apron on you.
Okay.
Apron.
Wait, I'm sitting on something. Ah, my head. Kind of short in here.
Maybe you need to do your hair out.
Okay. I think I like this.
Okay. Would you like to do makeup first or hair?
Ooh, makeup, please.
Okay. So makeup.
Oh, those are pretty colors.
Purple or pink? Maybe both on one hand.
That's a good idea.
Pink.
Hello.
Oh,
Hey, James. How you doing, buddy?
How long have you had this business?
6 years.
6 years. Wow.
Okay, lipstick.
Is it going pretty well?
Yes.
Good.
Okay, then.
You doing all right, James?
That smells fine. Are you using the fingernail polish brush?
No, this isn't a finger brush.
Oh, okay.
It's
I was
like,
a little worried that you're putting fingernail polish on my eyes. Are you sure?
yes.
Okay.
Next, and you like to do it for your eyelashes too? I could make it.
Doing good, buddy.
Oh, no,
My
yeah,
eyes are a little sticky.
that's okay.
Are they? I think they're stuck open now. I can't blink. What am I gonna do? It's better now.
Okay.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
Pink. Can you open it?
Do you have a mirror so I can see?
Yes. Let me just open it. There you go.
You okay,
Oh,
baby?
wow. You know how to work your
Hey,
makeup.
lady.
And I also have
Hey.
the bottom here if you want
Hey,
to see.
you okay?
Closer.
Love you. I missed you.
You did a great job.
That's close piece. Now let's bring
Hey,
it
High
back.
Pockets. How you doing, buddy?
Okay.
And now we'll start doing your hair.
Okay, so I was thinking about it definitely needs a brush through.
First, we're going to start with the spray.
Oh. Whoa! That's cold. Oh.
There's y'all meet. Come on up here and join me.
That's a lot of cold. That's cold. I'm awake. Are you done with the spray?
Yes.
Okay. Woo!
We're going to need a good big pathway.
Okay.
You got to grab my pad?
Now, ow.
Yeah. See it down there? You want Pop Tart?
Oh, okay.
Give him good cherry.
Great.
You want one?
Is everything
Okay,
okay?
Daddy get you one.
I'm not saying
What happened?
nothing. Why are you going? Why are you
No, buddy. I went and picked up my daughter. Her mama dropped her off at the top of the road, and I went up there and picked her up. Here, baby. These are all yours. I met you too. Looky there. Them is yours.
You said how do we curl it? You don't know how to curl hair?
I was looking for the curl.
Oh, okay. Don't burn me.
It doesn't burn you because this is what it looks. It doesn't. Doesn't. But if you want me to burn you, I can plug it in.
Oh, no, that's okay. Let's not do that.
I'll just.
It's getting hot here.
Your diary?
No, my diary.
High Pockets. I just added you as a moderator. You're blue now.
Oh,
It's right there.
okay, whatever you think.
Just put your clip in, and then I'm gonna go pat
Is them good? Good?
It's a great time of year.
Your juices are over there, baby.
Do crafts and
That's all right. Your juices is right there. Right here. You want some of that juice?
Art on your driveway or sidewalk, and turn your artwork to
You want that juice?
I need something for
Then
donuts.
we're going
What do you need?
I need a plate for you.
They ain't got a plate. You want to use the bowl?
Yeah.
Okay, Daddy, get you the bowl. It's the Haley bowl. Look, it's the Haley bowl. That'd be perfect. There you go.
Another one.
All right, you put them both in there.
And for live animation.
85. Dang.
It's easy to draw.
It says it's 85 here. That's what my computer's showing.
Yeah, here's a
Paper? Okay, baby.
Download the app. It works on iOS and Android.
Hey, come here. Hold on before you get up there. Come here, let Daddy show you something. Look right here. Come here. Hurry, hurry, hurry.
Look at all these beautiful
Come here.
to choose from.
Look what Daddy gonna show you. Come on, hurry.
We can't wait to use them all.
Come here, let Daddy show you
It
something.
even
Come here.
comes with an adorable
Billy's on here.
folder.
Say hey, everybody.
hi.
Say hey.
Hello Kitty experience. Stand your
Say hey, Billy.
Hi.
Say hi, Hot Pockets.
Hi.
And now it's time to
Love you.
play.
Look, I'm big.
Jack the Star.
Yeah, you're a big girl.
All the way up.
Golly, you're the big girl. Golly.
You see my dress?
That's pretty. They see your dress. Hold on. They're going to hold you if you fall. Your dress is pretty. Tell everybody love you. There you go. Run, sit down.
These are perfect.
That's why I had to leave a while ago. I had to go pick her up. Billy said, hey, baby girl. Angel said, hi. Billy, Hot Pocket said, hey, Angel.
Oh, color dye. Okay. What color are you doing?
Oh, it's gonna be blonde.
Oh, I've never been blonde before.
It's just gonna be one shirt.
Billy, jump up here, bud.
You're all finished?
Hot Pockets, jump up here. James Eller, come on up here, buddy. Just click on that link and bring you up here.
I have had a wonderful time here.
Yeah, she is getting big, Billy. Really big, fast, too.
I would love to. When can I start?
Today. Yes.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Should I pay you now or should I just start working?
You pay me
Oh, okay.
$1.1 $1.
Yep.
Yep.
There you go.
Okay, and to make sure your apps in the tray cook family, you need to put one of these brushes in.
So now it knows that I work here?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, you're all done.
Hey.
Now let's just organize the stuff.
Okay. I can do that.
Stuff is over here. Oh, you could hand me the stuff.
No, it don't, buddy. It don't take long.
Customers, come get your hair done here. Come get your hair done here. We need customers. Come get your hair done.
It
Customers.
helps if we dance.
Let's just.
Okay. Customers, come get your hair done.
Customers.
Ooh. That was good. You almost did that.
Hot Pockets, jump up here, bud. Hey, Billy, you gonna jump up here and talk to me for a few minutes, bud?
The waiting room? Have a haircut. Okay, here, I'll hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm going to-
I'd love to have you up here, bud. I ain't seen you in a while.
Okay, what kind of haircut do you want? Okay, turn around.
Oh, Spider-Man?
Yeah, you're
Spider-Man? Is this cold for you? Because it was really cold for me. You sprayed me in the face.
Stop moving, customer.
God, why you spray me? I'm just in the waiting room.
Okay. What's next? Brush?
I want to look like a bun.
You want it in a bun?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he likes to wear buns.
Spider-Man kind of has a little bit of red. Should we put some red in the hair?
Let me just do this and then we twist it back up.
Okay.
Hey, Billy, did you get my new address I sent you?
Stop moving your head.
My address has changed. Did you get my new one?
Oh, that looks
Well,
great.
don't cut your hair off.
Not cut his hair wrong. Is that washable? Excuse me, what are you doing?
It's washable.
Let me see. Okay. Jeez. No, not washable markers in the hair, please.
Oh, that looks wonderful.
Nico, you're looking like Spider-Man. That's cool.
Okay, here's the tap.
Beautiful.
And what next?
Oh, Lord, I'm about to resend it again, buddy.
Don't burn him.
Yeah, I got a new address.
Well, it is
The last package you sent me went to her, but thank God she brought it to me.
Oh,
But yeah, I'm going to have to send you an email with my new address.
Oh, I can't.
I'm straightening you. I'm sorry.
Haley,
Can you tell me
hold on.
Sir.
Daddy got to find it. And where is it? They don't know where
he's
it's from.
just a kid. You need to have patience,
Oh.
hairdresser.
Okay, turn around.
I'll be right back. My phone's on the table. I'll be right back.
No, I didn't
Oh, okay, you're trying to back
Why are you guys fighting over the scissors? Is this a crazy salon?
No, it's just my first day. I don't know all the rules yet.
Okay, well, don't mess up my boy's hair.
Scoot back a little bit.
Why are you spraying me? Stop! What is going on?
Okay.
I'm not red and green.
You want red and green?
Wait, before you do red and green,
This will not
Yeah.
start a bit.
It's hot, baby. Just touch some air on.
Why is this hair salon doing everything so weird?
Okay, Nico's done. Your turn.
Okay, sir.
He ordered a bun.
We're getting to the bottom. Come on.
I'm doing
Hey,
it.
Billy, buddy. Put your email back in here again, buddy.
I didn't do red and green. Adley, I think we need a little bit more spray right here. These flyaways just really sight speed matters. I think a really good way of doing it is to do a self-acid motion. So here are 5 ways you can help increase your sight speed and ultimately improve your customer experience. Okay, there's your bun. Do you like what you see? Do you like it? Okay. You're coming in. We'll see you later.
Yes.
Mermaid? What?
Hi, sir. You fell asleep.
What's this? What's on my nose? Oh, wow. This bun looks so good. Good job, but I don't know what's on my nose.
I don't think there's anything.
Ow! Look what this clip on my nose. Was it you? What this clip on my finger? Did you do that? Who did it, Nico? Nico did it. Can I just get a haircut now? I'm ready to get a haircut. What the? I came here for a haircut, not a clipping. Huh? Ugh.
I'm not doing
You don't even work here. You can't do my hair. Did you hire him? Wait, he works here now?
Eagle, welcome to the
I just sent you an email, Billy. Hey, Spray Can, how you doing, buddy?
Everybody works here. This is gonna be crazy.
Hi, Andrew. Welcome back.
She hired you. Congrats on the new job. Can the three of you just give me a fabulous hairstyle? Yes. Yeah. Very easy. Crazy. I just want it to look handsome. Excuse me, can I change it to my swimsuit really quick? Can I just get a
Sir,
swimsuit?
it looks like you're sweating. Are you nervous?
I'm not sweating. She sprayed me with hot this.
Oh,
It is. It's truly hot.
Where did I come to this salon?
I got my air conditioner on, my fan on, and the front door standing open. Ain't that crazy? I need to shut my door.
Hey. Okay.
Hey, Billy. Hey, Billy, let me show you something. These are some of the Wheaties and Indian heads I got for sale. Ah! Look at all that.
Control your boogers.
No, leave that door shut. Air's on.
That's it. I'm leaving this store. This place is crazy, and I'm
Okay? We promise we will not sneeze anymore.
running.
We're just going to do a little trim to make
No, I don't want that cut. I just want it like.
Yeah.
I just want hairstyle.
only
One cut. Okay.
I'm just gonna burn your hair off.
I went through last night and dug Andrew a bunch of them out. I got to bag them up.
Are you cutting my hair?
it's just doing one.
Okay, just one.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Wrap that in really good.
No.
What are you doing?
You should do.
What was that noise?
There's your juice over there, baby.
I did not like the. Sounds like a snake is in my hair.
It's just me.
It's all good, buddy.
Are you spraying water on me?
Well, I'll be glad to send all the damn heat your way, Andrew.
Wait, yeah, can you clean this? This is really.
Oh, sir, this is hair cream. Oh, this smells really good. What is this stuff?
Can I talk to the boss, please?
Oh, he wants to talk to you.
Who's the boss here? Can I talk to the boss really quick? What are they doing to my hair? Boss, come talk to me.
What are you doing? No.
Where'd you put that?
You look like one of those old men that wears like a wig back in the old days. Look at that.
My damn leg. Come on, join me, Spray Can, buddy. Come on up.
You did this. You did this.
Come on up here. Say hi.
Your hands are covered in cream.
It still smells like a boss. What's that?
Oh, yeah, that's a great idea.
I don't want to shave. I like my hair. This is my age shirt.
Put one. I had to put them back down. You get one. One for now, baby. No, one. No, let's say one. I will get for you.
It's on my face.
One.
Boss, can you clean it up?
Not that. Put it back. I got this one.
Put them in the freeze, though.
Oh, you wash my
I'm
hair?
gonna put these in the freezer.
Thanks, Spray Can. Hey, Fleabag, what's up?
Thank you.
So, would you like a deep condition? Or
Yes, you.
What's all the lights?
Buddy, talk to me.
This was a deep
I got you.
sorry.
I need this cleaned up out of
Haley.
here because I'm late and I gotta go soon.
Here. Here's your juice, baby. Go sit down and watch Andy. I'm turning Andy out.
Put these in the
Daddy will do it.
I want to put them in the freezer.
All right, you put them in the freezer.
Okay.
I'll buy
Oh, it's not crazy. It's just fun.
Oh, Lord.
Okay.
Oh,
Billy, send me somebody email. An email of what you need, buddy.
So this is like an old-fashioned salon.
Here, baby. Go sit down. Watch out.
He does?
Yes, sir, I do, Fleabag.
It might be easier. Okay.
The top?
Yeah. All
I
right.
didn't hear the hair's not about.
Y'all come on up here and join me. Here's a link.
The top? Take my socks off. Don't give two girls. Boss, take my socks off. Other sock, boss.
I got you, buddy. I promise you. I got everything from 1910 up. But my 1909 VDB is framed. It's up there.
Lay down. Yeah.
It ain't going nowhere.
You do like pull down? Thank you, boss. Everybody to the salon again. It's cold.
There it is, the 1909 VDB.
Are you sure about that? Oh, okay.
You just made it colder. Not what you wanted to
Is it colder? It's like ice cubes in my hair.
Wow, people are there doing this special treatment. We don't do this just for anybody.
I'll get rid of my flying sit before I get rid of that.
Oh, no. Get me out of there. You're stepping on me. Massage part? I don't want a massage.
This is the highest treatment you can get.
It feels so luxurious. Okay. I think I'm done living a life of luxury.
Let me see you a towel, sir.
Damn, it's hot.
Towel.
Oh, I gotta wash my whole screen.
Okay. All right. Oh, okay. Here's your towel.
Very good.
Hey, Billy, you spread the word around if you know anybody looking. There's a whole big old bag of damn copper and silver. Foreign coins, silver and copper. If you know anybody interested, I'll take 50 for that whole bag.
And then we twist and flop. There we go.
Do they look luxurious?
You look super fancy.
Are they just like, you guys like over something?
And I ain't searched them. I don't care.
Oh, man.
There he is.
Well,
Did you see that bag I just showed you?
Okay, what's the salon called? And I'll send you
I see what?
That bag of foreigns I just showed you, silver and copper, a whole big old bag. It's a big ass bag.
Lord of mercy. That's nice.
I'm gonna sell the whole bag for $50. Anybody that wants it. And there's some old ones in there from the 20s, the 30s.
Nice.
There's silver in there too. So I don't know the first thing to do with them, so I'm gonna sell the whole damn bag for $50.
Yep. It's worth it.
Yep. They can have whatever they want out of it. Search them, whatever they do. I don't search.
I don't blame you.
You doing all right?
Yeah, I'm hanging in there. It's been rough going for a little while. I took a little trip and I fell and hurt my knee, but it's what it is.
I'm glad you're doing better, buddy.
Trying to find my book here. I got a Lincoln Cent book. It's from 1930 to 1958.
No, I got plenty of the 30s to the 50s for you, buddy. You just tell me what you need.
That's the reason I got it out, because it's been a while since I had it out.
I got you. You just tell me, bud.
Got something to write with?
Oh, yeah. I got my pen and paper sitting right here in front of me. I got you right here. My pad and... Oh, shit. All right. Tell me what you need, buddy.
31D?
The 31D?
Yep. 31S?
31S?
32?
32? The Philadelphia?
32D?
32D?
33?
33?
33D,
D,
34D,
34D,
36D,
36D,
36S,
36S,
37D,
37D,
38S,
38S,
39D,
39D,
49S,
49S.
and that'll finish my book.
All right. Let's start with your D's first. There's the D's.
Oh, my Lord.
Yeah, that's the D's. Put my glasses on.
That'll completely finish this book. That's the last book I got.
31.
And I'm in no hurry.
I got you, buddy. 31. Yeah, I got you 31 and the 32 D's right here. 33D, yep, got you right here. 34, got you right here.
Cool. Hi, Mikey.
The 36, man, I got a half a tube of them. 36D. 37D, yep, got a half a tube of them. 37Ds. 39D, yep, got a quarter of a tube of them.
Lord, you got everything.
I got all your D's. All right, now the P's, you need the 32 Philadelphia. Hold on now. All right, let's go to these now. Here's the P's.
Lord have mercy.
All right, thank you, baby. Let's see what I got my buddy right here. Let's see. 32P. Quarter of a tube of them. Let's see, the 33s. Yes, sir. A quarter tube of them. Just set them down, baby. Quit messing with my coins. Go sit down on the bed. All right, that's all your P's that you wanted. Set them down, baby. Go. Go. Let Daddy get his S's out now. Here's your S mints.
Lord have mercy.
Oh, I got you, bud. I got you. Your S mints is the 38 and the 49. 49S, a quarter of a tube of them. The 38S. 38S. Yeah, you're lucky. I got one of them, the 38S.
Cool.
Yeah, I got everything you need sitting right here. Every one of them. I got you, buddy. That book's filled. And see, I also got another box of Indians.
Oh, man.
See, this is how my collection looks.
That's nice.
Yes, sir. I got everything you need.
Good deal.
I'll be mailing them out to you.
Thank you very much, brother.
You're welcome, buddy.
Yeah, I got your email too.
All right. The 31S, yeah.
That's very cool. That'll make my granddaughter real happy. We'll get that book finished.
Yes, sir. I got you. And that 31S is in beautiful condition. All mine. I got a good quarter of a tube of them. They look like that. The 31s. They in good shape. You can see everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you, buddy. I got
Thank you very much.
I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 of them 31 S's.
Nice.
Yeah.
I went through 10 pounds trying to find them.
Oh my God. I believe I'm the one who's been hoarding them.
I found some 1909. They wasn't a VDVs, but I found 4 1909s in one row.
Good God Almighty.
Right. They weren't in real bad shape, but they were okay.
Yeah, I got you, bud. I'll get your package together.
Cool. Yeah, like I said, I'm in no real big hurry. I've been working on that book now for probably a year.
Oh, you see that? Archaeology Mike said the 1931 S is worth $100. I don't care.
No
It's
way.
Billy.
No way.
866,000 in minutes. And I got 12 of the damn things.
I'll be putting them on eBay or something then, brother.
I didn't know that. I mean, I didn't know what they was worth or nothing. I'm still sending you one of them.
Thank you. Thank
Oh,
you.
you're welcome, buddy. Finish that book out. Damn, 866,000. I didn't know that. Well, I'm sitting on over $1,200 in pennies. Just that little bit.
If you find a buyer,
Yeah.
that's the key, finding a buyer.
Yeah, that's the problem. I don't use eBay. I sell mine on here. I have auctions and stuff.
Yep. That's the problem. You may have more something, but you got to find a buyer to get it.
Yeah. And the bad part is I don't search my shit. I don't even look for the damn mintage. I just roll them up and put them in the damn tube and sell them. I let
Right.
people worry about their problem. I don't search shit.
Right. I don't have no idea what I've got in here. I mean, I've heard there's doubling and stuff on the 55s and stuff. I've probably got half a roll of 55s.
Damn. I got a shitload of 55 roll uncirculated. I got a bunch of them uncirculated roll. I got some 1980s, some 81s, some 90s. It's uncirculated. Everything's uncirculated, old school stuff.
Right.
I got some 50s and 60s. It's uncirculated. What you doing in my safe?
I got some. I know for a fact I got some. I know for a fact I got some 55s that's got doubling on them. I've seen it myself.
Oh man.
But where do I sell them?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I say. What I sell, and the fucking pawn shop or the coin shops ain't gonna give you what you want for them, so you can hang that
No.
shit out.
No, if they look at you and say that's just a penny. What's it worth?
Yeah, even though it's worth $100, they're gonna still give you like 20. Here you go, $20. Huh? No, it ain't happening, Captain.
Yeah, I mean, iCirc. I think it was somebody. I think it was iCirc had a bunch of pennies last night on trade day, and
Damn.
they didn't sell. They had all kinds of doubling and errors and stuff. Nobody wanted pennies. If it wasn't silver, it wasn't selling.
I'll show you the pretty fucking doubling I found a while ago. You're gonna like it. No, baby, you eat that. Watch this, Billy. Hold on, let me add Alex up here. Let me show you something, Billy. You're gonna like this. All right, demo came in hooked up. Hold on, let me hook. I mean, my
I see you, Billy.
I'm gonna show you something that blow your mind there, Billy. Watch this shit. Tell me what you see on here, Billy. You ready? Get my damn micro. Here it goes. Look at that mint mark. What do you see?
I see doubled.
D, baby. Yep, 1983. D over D. I found out a while ago.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. D over D.
Yep, it's plain as day too.
Nice.
Yeah, I found out a while ago, and I wasn't even searching them. I just looked down and saw it. I was like, damn. Yeah.
Wow. I've got a Oh shoot, I never can think of the name of the quarter, but I've got one of the new quarters that oh, it's way off center,
Yeah.
and
I got some off-center damn things that'll blow your mind too.
I mean it just popped right out of the roll, and it was so off that I could see it when it popped out of the roll.
Show you something that'll blow your damn mind. I'll show you an off-center one that'll blow your damn mind with the quick. This thing here.
It's a Frederick Douglass.
Damn. Watch this damn thing. I don't know if you can see it through my camera or not. I might have to microscope it. Look at that
I can see it. Yeah.
damn thing.
Wow.
That's off.
That is cool.
And the back's the same damn way. Look at the back.
Wow. Now that would be.
Yeah, I got some more.
That one you should sell with no problem.
Yeah, it's a 1990 something. The other number been cut off.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I got some nice stuff. I really do.
Oh, I know you do.
I need to sell half my stuff.
I wish I had stuff worth selling.
Yeah. You get that book done.
Stuff.
That book will be worth selling eventually when you get it done.
Yeah. I mean, I got
Well,
some
you
nice
just
stuff.
build stuff up. You just build stuff up. Just keep collecting it. Just keep collecting it. Any LCSs, just hang me. If it's cheap, just keep buying it. Buy it. Buy it if it's cheap. If it's good stuff, buy it.
Yeah.
Keep.
I got some
me,
nice
just
stuff.
keep
Stuff
collecting it.
I don't want to part with.
Come on. There she is. See Billy? There's Billy. You ain't seen him in a long time. Oh, he's showing pretty coins. Hold on. Hold on. Give me my hand. Let me do something. Hey, get on my damn.
Back quarter. That's a nice one.
There it is. Damn. Look how pretty. That's silver. You, hey, quit it. Be still. Dang, look how pretty that coin is. That's a pretty coin. I like that, Billy.
That come from Handy Andy.
Dang. Handy Andy. I like Handy Andy. Good guy.
He is.
I had to put my rant out this morning. Did you see my rant?
I only got a scope for checking it because my eyes is like as in I got like square eyes when I'm looking at coins because obviously the size of the letter, so that I could actually put the money. Because what happened is I got a whole load of stuff and it was collateral. That one, it was collateral damage. So all of them get splattered in the box. They're all everywhere, and I had to figure out which years they were.
Yeah, Hot Pockets. That one you can see pretty easy.
Yeah. I wonder what the hell that would be worth. I have the slightest idea. It's way off center. Way.
Last time I checked, the one I just had in my hand was at $250.
Dang. I don't know what this is worth. It's bad, real bad. But it's noticeable.
Yeah.
Depends what grade it is, and it depends who wants it. When you put it on eBay, you have to have at least 2 or 3 fighting for it. So you have to put it slightly low, put the starting price slightly lower, so it basically eventually it keeps climbing. But you want it sort of what I was told was, or what I was led to believe. Somebody told me as long as you have the stuff coming off at the weekend, that's the best time. As in the eBay, have it coming off at the weekend because that's when everybody's about. See, when I used to do eBay, I never put a buy it now price on it unless I really was like, that's got to be exactly, that's what I want for it. I usually just used to put the phones on, start them at a cheap price and just whatever they went for, it was gone.
Yeah.
This is weird. I have my phone where I can do the streaming with you guys, and I got my computer out on so I can see the chat. So it's kind of weird. I'm seeing myself up there and chat. It's weird.
Yeah. Hey, Angel J. She out shopping.
No, because I thought to go through the ones as in to find out which ones are not the spotty ones, as in that lot. And then in that other box that I showed you, that big heavy box, there might be another. I've got a funny feeling there's another six of them, or another 5 rolls of them as well in that box.
Yeah.
As in that's the second lot that I bought off the same person.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that because they called you Wheatback for a reason. I didn't know that. It wasn't until somebody let the cat out of the bag. He's like, that's the person that does your Indian pennies and your wheat cents.
Yeah.
And your wheaties. Because I only went to Lemonhead because I knew he was a dealer. Or I knew he'd worked with a dealer and then went on his own, but he went when the old man gave up the shop, because that's how he got understanding of coins.
Yeah. Damn, that's pretty.
MS63.
Damn.
Like.
That's pretty. That's a pretty slab. Damn. That's pretty.
They come from, Baseman 64.
Oh, hell. The bad part is, Billy, I'm sitting on over 50,000 Indian heads and Wheaties and trying to get rid of these things.
No, because all the coppers are for the thing we have for the spin the wheel, or for the spin the wheel idea. And the same with the genetic slab, and the same with them genetic slabs, mate, as in the genetic slabs. It's genetic slabs.
Yeah.
That's why I bought them off for.
Yeah.
For the spin the wheel idea, because that was the whole idea behind it, because it was to give something back to the community. Because that's what you feel like you're doing, as in, especially when you go to auctions, even the benefit ones. It's not because you're trying to get everything cheap and you're hoping that you're getting it for nothing. That's not a fact. You feel as if you're helping the community by doing that with a benefit. But then you think to yourself, hold on a minute, the community must think you're selfish, because that's what you're doing. It's as if you take all the time.
We were in New Hampshire, and I got lucky and come across 7 Indian heads and got them for $10.
Damn.
Yeah, I was shocked. And they were all very nice shape.
Damn. You got a good deal on them.
Yeah.
Some of the damn ones I got up here, man, they're going for $3 to $5 a piece for one Indian head. Some of them more than that.
I was going to say, you're lucky to find them for that. There's a guy here in town there. He's selling them for $10-15 a piece.
Damn. I'll let mine go for $3 a piece. I want mine. I'll sell all mine for $3 a piece all day long. And I got hundreds.
The only reason I keep buying the Indian heads is because I first started throwing them in the grab bags.
Yeah.
And I found out people liked them.
Yeah.
But I was putting the sort of half decent ones in it, and then keeping ones out for myself.
Yeah.
It's like a dealer likes to. If you're a dealer, you like to show the quality of a coin so you get specimens, so you can actually show them. Because that's what my dad says. It's like if you've got no physical stock, how are you supposed to show anybody what you've got for sale? You can't show nothing, because you can only show them pictures. And it's that stock pictures. If you've got items and you can actually put them up to a camera and say, look, there's the quality there. I put them under a microscope and say, look, they're there.
Get up there.
I
Because
love
you're not telling
IHG.
them the price, you're asking, you're waiting for them to give you a price as in what they're going to offer. But
I could find them
you
here.
go to a sensible level where you're not kicking the tits out it
Yeah.
or ripping the hole
I
out
could
it.
find them here for $3 a piece. I'll be buying them all the time if I could.
I'm gonna sell mine for $3 a piece. I'll let them go. Oh man, I got so damn many. I'm over swamped with Wheaties and fucking Indian heads. I don't know what to do. Hell, I let them go for $3 a piece. Yeah. You ain't watching that. Cut her off.
I'd love to get my hands on a bunch of Indian heads. I can't get them. I mean, it's crazy.
See, but I don't know if there's a call for. I don't know if there's a
They want
call
so
for
much.
US coins over in the UK. I don't know.
They want so much.
taking the
They want so
chance on
much
it.
for them. I can't afford them.
Yeah. I'll shoot you a couple in your bag with these. Just that.
Oh.
I will. I'll shoot you a
Oh,
couple.
God.
Go ahead, though. I will. That way you have a couple
Thank
Indians.
you.
I got Indians.
But hang on, Wheatback, you'll start enticing.
What
That's
about
how it started with me. As in, we thing with Lemonhead. I went to SG's, and then when SG stopped shipping me stuff, I went to Lemonheads, and it was Lemonhead that started enticing me with bits and pieces. I'm like, I like that. I actually like that. I like that bit.
Billy, did you get my message, my address? My new
Yes.
address? I'm making sure
Yeah,
you got
I'm gonna write it down here in a few minutes.
All right, get rid of that other one. Because I don't want her to have no. I don't, man. I'll go off the deep end, bub.
I understand.
Hey, pretty girl. Benny said, hey, pretty girl. You want to get up there and say hey? Get up there and say hey. Tell him say hey.
Hi, little one.
Say hey. Here, get my dad. Hold the chair for you.
Yeah.
Get up there and say hey. Stand up so they can see you. There you go.
Hi, pretty girl.
Hi.
Heidi. Woo, look at you.
Pretty girl.
You getting big.
Daddy's missed her like hell for the last couple of days. I about went crazy.
I bet.
How'd you new Adley, baby? Blow them kisses. Here, blow them all kisses. Tell them say love you.
Let me go.
Gorgeous.
No, wait,
Heavy.
because that's Benjamin Bunny. Because that's Benjamin Bunny there.
Yeah.
That's Benjamin.
Yeah, she
Nice.
loves it.
They're a
Live
bit
in
fun-
it, so
They're 50 pence value. That's Billy. They're 50 That's 50 pence value, right? Face value.
Dang.
They're about five. They're about £5 worth in the United Kingdom as numismatic value.
We can't get them here. We can't get them here unless somebody send them to us.
no doubt.
And
I wish we could.
She loves shit like that because I got her some old coins with a Peter Rabbit on it. Just a couple old coins.
That's why I put 9.5. That's why I put 9.5 in that other 9.50 in that other bank to go and start getting them. But I don't. That's what I'm saying. Nobody's turned around. The American lot's not turned around and said, "Alec, this is what we want to do. You doing in your channel. We really would like to see that, so that it gives me a guide because they're not giving me a guide. So I'm just going what I like."
Yeah.
And the only reason, because I've seen these UK coins all my life, I'm not really into them as such because I've seen them for so long.
I'm pretty sure they are silver
designs every year, every couple of years they come out with a new design, like padding.
The coin you just showed, was it silver or clad?
That's running the mill.
It's just
That's
clad.
standard. That's standard.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
was it?
clad.
It's when you start saying like the piety for that's when you start moving up the levels, as in the silver. Like that one thing, me. Where is it? Fucking lost it now. I did it the other day too. The one that I bought off a deal, the £2 coin, the £2 coin one. Can't remember where I bloody put it. It was the other day. It's in another box of stuff. Here I start.
Well, I'm gonna have to get off here, guys. My phone's getting low, and I got company.
All right, buddy.
Thank you very much, brother. You take care, and I will see you soon.
I'll get them out the mail for you, buddy.
All right. Appreciate it, brother. Don't hurry. No big
Oh, I
deal.
got you, buddy. They're sitting right here on my desk. See, I done got them ready. I just got to get them out.
All right. Thank you.
Oh, yeah,
Have a
buddy.
great day, everybody. Peace.
You too. You too, buddy. Hold on. I'll be right back, Alex.
And I'm trying to get the book because dang me, you like understand. That's for £1 coins.
Yeah.
Can't find the one that sent me.
I think we gotta be careful, or else the T-Rex might eat us.
Guys, we need some fabric.
Hi!
Hi, Massey.
Don't be missing. Oh,
Hi!
I see you.
I'm big! Wait, you see my pretty dress?
That's a nice dress, that.
Yeah, I'm wearing it. And I can sleep with these.
This is how the robots work. This is like
I'm watching a game, please. Look, I can do.
Cheeky.
It's on my lips.
What you don't hurt yourself, miss.
Hey, I'm here again.
Boo.
Cuckoo. Cuckoo.
You're cuckoo.
Cuckoo. Something banged. Something banged.
we're ready to play.
Almost.
No, I didn't hear it. No. Something banged.
A bang last week. We was hiding under the crack. That big crack. And it banged.
what you doing?
I was banging.
Who was banging?
No, me.
Was somebody banging? Was you entertaining him while I was gone? Uh-oh.
A spider.
That ain't a spider.
Yeah. This is spider.
Was you entertaining everybody? Our daddy was gone. Was you entertaining them?
Look at.
Yeah. They see you acting crazy. Can daddy have his seat back?
No.
Yeah.
No.
I'm going to turn Adley off right quick. Look, I'm going to turn Adley off.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
She's
Oh, Lord, she's a handful.
this one that's showing the thing, mate. It's showing the unicorn there.
Yeah.
As in that one there, right? Unicorn. It says pattern on it, right? Now it says on it that says Jai 18B £1 pattern Scotland a unicorn. The word pattern below with plain edge and hallmark and the date 2004, right? It's proof in silver FDC and 2004 set. It says CPPS3. I'm still trying to understand this book, right? That one's 25, but if it's a proof in gold, it's 750. That's 700. That's 750. It's 750 wheat. as in gold. So the silver one's like 25, as in that's probably wholesale. That's probably about wholesale value of it. And then like the other one, as in if it's in gold, it's like 750. So that's just uncirculated. Some of them, when they say uncirculated, what they mean is it's come out of the bank, it's come straight out of the bank, it's not been put into circulation as in into an actual till. That's what it means about when it's uncirculated.
Vinny said, "What book is that, Alexander?"
It's called the Dingme Coins. It's called the Coins of England, but it comes as a set. It comes as a two. It comes as a two. It comes if you go on Amazon. It comes as a twin pack. It comes as a twin pack. You actually get the other one. There's a big thick one. There's a blue one in front of it. So if you look at the price, if vintage cheese, the price is more than that for that book. As in, it's because it's a twin pack. There's a thick book. It comes as a 2-part book. It's one at Dingme because it comes with the non-pre-decimal. That's the decimal issues one. You can buy it used, but I bought it brand new. But I didn't know it was a twin pack when I bought it.
All right.
I've got the other book. And I just can't find where it is now. It's hiding under there.
Yeah.
Hiding under that stuff. Because it's for the older. That's for the older. That's for the younger stuff.
Yeah.
But that gives you a guide. It's a guide. As Lemonhead says, it's a reference guide. That's what I use it for. If I'm not sure of something, and if something's beating me, or say for instance I pick up a coin and I look at it and something's telling me there's something different about that coin, I'll tend to pick up the book and have a look through the book until I see any pictures or something in case it's something else. Because sometimes you pick the odd ones up and you go, there's something different about this coin, but you just can't work it out, and you're like, it's something that's like I've got reactions telling you there's something different about this coin, but why? Why is it telling me it's different? As you start going hunting the books. And I'm not really good with words. I've got the red book. I've got the red book and the blue book. Blue book's wholesale, red book's retail.
Hold up.
I didn't know that. I realised.
I got the 2020 and I got the blue book, red book and blue book.
That's 2019 one.
Both of them.
A 72nd edition one.
Yeah.
But it's no good as much. I noticed that hardback has got less photographs than what that one has.
Mm-hmm.
The only reason I didn't buy the spinal because I was frightened in case it ended up getting ripped or pages fell at it. It's because it was spinal. I think I'll be buying a spinal next. Because I'm always looking for pictures. Because I can't understand when it's writing or reading. I'm lost in it. That's how I look at pictures. That's how I like to see when I'm looking at when I'm in the auctions. I'm viewing it and I'm taking pictures into my photographic memory, so I remember. I've seen that coin before, but where did I see it? How much did I see that go for the last time?
Okay. Who's gonna go first? Let's say whoever make the best animal goes first.
A picture you sort of hang me, you sort of look at it and go, right, what was it I was supposed to look at? Because it gives you an indication. When you see the pictures in the red book, it tells you exactly where to look for, as in the discrepancies on the. Try to think of the name with that. Discrepancies on the coin.
Yeah.
Oh, I should be looking there. Because sometimes you're looking at the blooming wrong place and you're going, why am I not seeing that? And then you're going, because that's what I said to Justin. That's why I used to go on to Justin's panel, because as I said to him, you show me what you're seeing. You show me it. It's like you putting that. I didn't notice that until you showed it again at Dublin. And then I went, Wheat's right. The D's underneath that. Hanging off it.
All right, Vinny.
I don't know how much that coin's worth. I couldn't put a value on it. That 83 D over D. I wouldn't even know where to start. I wouldn't even know where to start with it.
No.
But probably if it started cheap in the auction, I'd probably end up wanting maybe 10, 15 and jump at it. But it depends if I like that coin. Because it's like that one that you showed that's hanging off, that's hanging off as well.
Yeah, it's awesome. I found it penny hunting, that box of penny roll. I was going through a box of penny roll and found that damn thing. I was like, good God, that thing noticeable. It's really bad there. I don't know the first damn thing about it, buddy. You can see how bad it is. It's really bad.
Actually like that, I actually like that. That is different, that. To me, that's unusual.
It is. It's different. And I got a bunch of blank ones, blank planchets. I got a bunch of them I found.
The blank ones I was buying off Joe Durbin for between 3 and 6. Between 3 and 6.
Yeah.
I was going up to about maybe 10 and 12 for them. As in to have them, but I've gave them a few of them out. Andrew's got one. I sent Andrew one over, a blank planchet.
Yeah,
This is we got a blank one. This is I've got 6. I turned and said to myself, I've got 6 of them. Because I took a fancy at them one day. Because I'd never seen a blank planchet before. I was like a blank planchet. I was like, and Joe's like, there is a blank planchet. I was like, let me see one. And I was like, that's and I was like, let's kill that.
I'll show you something else I got that's unique. You'll like this too. It's a V nickel. It's a 1901 V nickel. 1901 V nickel. But look at the back. Grease strike. There's nothing on it but a little bitty face. It's a grease strike. Yep. You see the front good. But the back is grease struck. There's nothing on it. That's crazy. I got one of them too.
But how does a grease strike happen? Is it when they're cleaning the machine or what?
Yeah, the grease runs off in the die, and when it stamps, it don't stamp it all the way. The grease smears it.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I like to. I'm curious. I'll ask all these daft questions, and people they're not daft questions. But then there's some people that I've asked on different channels, and they're like, "You're asking too many questions."
Yep.
They've actually done this to me. We don't. It's like they don't like you on there because you're asking too many questions. But I've got a curious mind. It's because I'm interested. I want to know things that I don't know and how it happens so that I understand it. Because it's not the value. I'm not really interested in the value of coins. I was never brought up to as be like people like that it's all money orientated and they've got it. It's like every penny's a prisoner. I'm like, it doesn't matter to me. We were brought up with scrimpers and scrapers all our life. And Mum's like, she's always worked her life. So everything that she's ever had in her life, she's had to work for it to get it.
Yeah. Vintage, I'll send that to you since you think it's badass. Screw them. There you go, Vintage.
Exactly, Vintage. Because that's how I like Lemonhead. If you ask Lemonhead a question, he'll always answer you. Or if he's not sure about it, he'll turn around and say, I'm not sure about that. And he'll go and look. And then he'll come back the following week. And then sometimes he'll do like a chat thing, or he'll say in the auction when he's putting something up.
I'm gonna do that anyway, Vintage. I know I don't have to, but I am.
Are you ready, Nico?
No, because that's what I've done. I've got all the, like your ones, as in all the different ones. I've got like thing with them already. There's ones like I put in them, as in I made up a lot for that. As in like, There's 1895. That's an Indian. Dropped it. There's an Indian head penny there in 1895. One that I don't need. I can't remember that one because it's got. I've not put the number on it.
Yeah.
There's a 56D. That's what I'm saying. I picked all the good ones out. I got after Lemon Head, and I also picked the good ones out that I got after that bloody Justin. After I get conned with them, because that's
I know a lot of stuff about Indian heads, flying sand, fucking Wheaties. I know a lot about all that. And then what makes me mad is you get older, you forget a lot of that shit too. You have to go back and look and have to ask somebody. It's a lot.
See, when I get a thing, we see if, like, say for instance, I got a bad deal and I get stung, I'll sort of take it badly, and it's like to me, it's like a sickening feeling. But the only way to take that sickening feeling out is to buy another load and mix it in, so that every time I look at it, it doesn't sicken me, as in thinking to myself, I got conned there. But that's what they call, it's like a learning curve. So well, okay, you forgave the person, but you've not forgot what happened within that deal. But it makes you think, well, you think twice about buying off that person. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
So you go to somebody else that obviously because you're always thinking to yourself, it's not because you're trying to rule him out. You're thinking, well, where the hell did he get him in the first place?
Yeah.
It's not it's not what they call knocking the opposition out. I'm quite happy to give somebody another cut of pound as in bread. To me, it's like giving somebody bread and butter. You're feeding them, you're helping them, you're feeding them with another cut of pound. But they're quite happy getting another cut of pound.
I did that too, Vince, when I first started out. I had boards and books, every damn thing. I was writing down all kind of double dies. I was writing down everything when I started out. But then you read it so much, you get used to knowing it. I read mine so damn much. I know what's got double dies, what to look for.
Sometimes read books too much to take in one lump, because
the wheat sits and the Indian heads. They got so many different damn dyes and shit that you got to look for. I don't look for them. I just roll them and sell them. Hell with it looking. It'll take me 10 years to go to a wheat set.
I'm the same. I buy that much stuff. It's unreal because the money's coming off. The money that I'm getting in, that's what I'm saying, the benefits. But I'm always thinking, well, if they stop that benefit, then I would need to live on that. And that was the whole idea, was to try and put something behind in case that ever happened. But it's not really the profit margin that I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about the long term. It's like getting a cut of pound for like you, and then maybe getting a cut of pound for vintage, and then getting another cut of pound for somebody else. Do you know what I mean? It adds up, as my old man used to say, it adds up. As in £2 here, £4, and so you get 3 customers, that's £6, and then you maybe have 15 customers. And the more customers you have, the more it keeps rolling. Because then the time you look at it at the end of the month, you go, 300 quid? How the hell did I manage that one? You feel good in yourself because you've earned that. You've worked hard to earn that. But you've not ripped anybody off to get that. Do you feel as if you've done something for it?
Yeah.
Which makes you feel good inside. And if somebody else has got a bargain and they're saying, by the way, I got a bargain after such and such, you feel good about that. Because you know they're going to come back.
Yeah.
And sometimes that's where I put a couple of bits extra in a package. I do it sometimes to Andrew as well. Because Andrew buys stuff off me, I'll put things in. Or he'll turn around and say to me, I didn't really want... You'll know when somebody doesn't want to pay something for something, they'll turn around, I didn't really want to pay that much for it. Sometimes what I usually do is if they turn around and say, I'll turn around and say, no, but you're not thinking about, if still get 3% off for PayPal, and then I'm not charging you for that, and then I'm not charging you for this. But that's me trying to say to them, look, this is why you're getting a bargain. Yeah. So that they end up turning and say, it's not to make them feel bad and make them and take it after them. It's because I know that they want that item. You can feel it as in that they want it, but they just don't want to spend that kind of money, or they feel that they have to justify that what they're paying for that. Sometimes that's why I throw that bit extra in, is to keep them there, to keep the enticement there, so they come back. Because there might be other things that you don't have in any tournament. By the way, I'm looking for such and such, but I never turn around and put a customer off and say I can't get it. Well, what do you want to pay for it? What is it you want to pay for it? And much, if I bought it at auction or I went to go and get it, how much are you willing to spend? But if somebody says to me, my budget's 30, I'll spend less than that. I wouldn't spend other budget.
Yeah.
But I'm only just, to me, it's just like a service you're giving them. But I don't charge for my labour. I never charge for my labour. I've never done it because to me it's just a hobby. To me, it's something to keep my mind occupied.
Yeah. It's a
And
good
if it's helping them out, it means then they're telling somebody else, look, he helped me out.
Yeah.
Go to such and such. That's getting you down. If you think about it, they're actually promoting you. They're actually promoting you because they're telling other people about you.
Yeah.
And that's the only way you ding me. That's how a business works.
Yeah. You're right.
It's like somebody turning and saying, by the way, don't touch such and such. You be a bit wary because you'd be like, why is he telling me not to go to such and such? What is it he's done to him to upset him that he's telling me not to go to that person? So it's basically word of mouth. It is word of mouth, and that's how business has always worked, through word of mouth. Some of them didn't need to put out flyers. They put out flyers as in here to some doors, and eventually thought, well, it's going to cost me a fortune, as in putting out flyers all the time and putting them through doors. But there's some people that love doing that, as in to them it's a job.
Do you get your the rabbit coins and the bear coins? Do y'all get them where you're at? The whole rolls of them?
Wheatback, it comes in. They don't do it. If like yours over there, as in yours comes in a roll. Ours don't. Ours come in a thingy it comes in a bag.
Yeah.
It comes in, but sometimes what happens is if they're brand new coins, they come in a suit, as in they come in single seal bags. It's like little wee bags, but they come in a £250 bag, which is also sealed. That's the way they come in from. Usually, it used to be G4S. Used to be a G4S van. It used to bring them. But I don't know if G4 still does it. It used to be a white van, but there was two guards on that van.
Do you get them over there, though? Whole rolls where you're at? You know the ones I'm talking about?
They're no whole rolls. They'd be bags. I'll show you the bag.
All right. They don't roll their coins?
No, they don't roll them, no.
They don't
come in a bag like that. They come in a bag like that.
Oh, yeah.
They come in a bag like that. And it says on them, no mixed. It tells you on it, it says no mixed coins.
Yeah. Do me a favor. I'll send you this damn off-center damn penny. The off-center penny right here for one bag, a Peter Rabbit or the bear, either one.
I know I've got Benjamin. I've got a whole load of Benjamin, but
Benjamin.
A whole load of Benjamin bunnies.
I'm gonna put
it. Thing me. There's Benjamin Bunny.
Yeah.
Peter Rabbit. Jemima Puddle Duck is the hardest, sort of the hardest to get. But
yeah, I'm talking about any one of them.
You've got Rupert the Bear. You've also got Rupert the Bear. Paddington. It's not Rupert. It's Paddington. It's Paddington Bear.
Paddington Bear. Yeah,
Paddington. Paddington goes to London. It was Paddington goes to London. Paddington goes to London.
Mm-hmm.
and then he's got one he's standing outside Buckingham Palace.
No,
There's another one that I can't remember what he's standing beside, and then there's one where he's on the underground or something.
yeah,
As the rabbit, the bear, Paddock and bear. It was set upon thing every year, every couple of years. What they do is they change the design on it, so it could have been like 2 years ago, as in when it was the Olympics. It could be all the Olympic stuff. So it would have been all the Olympics, like the runners, the skaters, the cycles, the blooming shot put, where they're doing shot put, the javelin, throwing a javelin, the
I don't care
swimming.
what bag it is. I don't care what's on it. I don't care what design's on it, as long as there's a bear or a rabbit on it. Because all I'm going to do is put it up in her collections. All I'm going to do, I'm going to save them and put them in her collection. I don't care. They could be this year's coins or last year. It don't matter to me as long as it's got the bear or the rabbit on it. Just one
There's
bag.
no point in time, so there's no point in giving you a whole load of them, because if I give you a whole load of Benjamin, I think me a Benjamin Bunny,
Yeah.
every one of them will be the same.
Mhm.
But if you want, think me, what I'll do is I'll make up a set
Okay.
until I think there's enough. Till I think there's enough. You tell me what to do with is you tell me what you think that coin's worth. What you think that coin's really worth. Look on look on eBay, and look the last 7 days. It's
Yeah.
last 7 days auction, and find out what value there is on that. And what I'll do is I'll give you the same value of that coin as in because I'll go into that bank, I'll go into that TSB bank.
Just
Because
whatever.
that's what I'm saying. I put £900. I put £900 in that other account, and that was what it was for. It was to get It was to get UK coins, because the value is to them. Because that's what they'll party for 50 pence a bat. There's 50 pence a coin. That's what the face value is. 50 pence a coin. So you take it back in. That's all you'll get. You'll not get numismatic value.
I don't know what it's worth. I don't know the first thing
You
about
will
it,
get that.
but I don't know what it's worth on the first thing about it. But I'll let you have it for $5.
Well, you would get $5, so I would give you me. See, when you say $5, I don't count it as $5 over here. I count that as me. If you say $5 over there, I count it as £5. So I would give you £5 and 50 pences. So it would be worth £5 and 50 pences in a bag. I think it coming. I think that bag only takes. I think that bag only takes £1. Hold on. It says on that bag. It says that in 50 pences or 20 pences, it's £10. It's £10. So there would be £10 in a bag. There'd be £10 in a bag. £10 in a bag. But if I got them straight at the bank, it'll be whatever's in the bag. It'll be whatever's in the bag.
All right.
So then, basically, I would need to go through it and find, well, is there Benjamin Bunny in it? Is there Peter Rabbit in it? Is there this in it? And I don't mind doing it. That gives me something to do. That actually, Wheatback, that gives me actually something to do. That's the next challenge. That's the next goal. That's the next goal. Because the whole idea was to bring the spinning wheel. That was the whole idea, was to bring the spinning wheel in. That was the next bit.
All right.
This I said to Andrew, that video last week held me back. That one with a bit of disabled bit. But that was me trying to work out, well, they're saying, I heard somebody saying, well, is he disabled? Is he disabled? Not me, somebody else in the community. Is he disabled? Is it because he'd lied? Because he'd lied to the community then felt, well, he's lied, so he's been untruthful. So whatever hell he said, they wouldn't believe. They would take that as face value. So they're saying, well, do we actually believe, is he disabled? And that's why I put that video out. Well, what would be classed as disabled? So that's put everything back a bit, because the whole idea was to do live stream the day, or because I usually pick, because that's what Andrew says there, Saturday, either a Friday or a Saturday or a Sunday. And he says, I think Saturday, because I asked Andrew, I said, well, what do you think? Would Friday be better? And he was like, no, Friday. I don't think Friday, it's probably between Saturday and Sunday would be better than a live stream. But I don't want to interfere with your live stream because you're on the day. So I'll just put that live stream back. I've opened the box, but I've not went through the box. What's in it.
That was my mom.
See, the thing is, Dale can get the same ones as what I can get. They'll probably get the same ones as I can get. Also, down my family collects. We can get the same as what I can get. But you're asking the right person because you ask me, and I make a promise to you. I make sure it's done.
Yeah.
I make sure it's done.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. Your ones get held back, as in the one with the bit of silver in it. That's been held back at the moment.
See?
In case there was anything else.
Right there. Them are going in your bag.
Thank you.
Them are going in your bag. And this one right here, the off center was going in your bag. And them other stuff's going in your bag.
Thank you.
I'm going to go ahead and put it together tonight. I'm going to go ahead and get it done tonight. That way we go ahead and ship it out. But I'm glad you sent me that address I needed.
Joe's. It'll sit there for about a month. It'll sit there for about a month until ring me, because what'll happen is Diane will tell me when it's ready.
Okay.
Take me. I'll hear word. She'll sort of thing me as in turn around and say, by the way, and drop a sort of hint in between the auction while I'm in there. That's why I always spend a bit in there, because they're looking after me. I don't want them feeling that I'm kicking the arse out it and I'm taking advantage of their good nature, because it was them. They offered me it. I didn't go to them and say, can you do this for me? They offered me it. They says, we'll do it for you, Alec. But I don't want them feeling that they've to get nothing out of it. And that's why I tend to buy off. I still buy off them, because it's good stuff that comes for Joe.
Yeah.
Some of it's out his collection, some of it's not. Some of it he buys elsewhere, but he buys good stuff.
Yeah.
Because that's why he goes to coin ops, because he buys stuff over. They buy stuff over coin op.
Yeah.
The stuff. Not all of it comes for coin op. Not all of it comes for coin op. It comes for other places as well.
Yeah.
Because I don't buy anything off of eBay. I buy phones off of eBay, but I wouldn't buy coins, because I'd be a bit frightened. I'd be a bit frightened in case it was dicky or not. At least if I know I buy it in the community, I know that I'm safe within the community. If something's not right, a lot of people's turn and says, send it back. You're not 100% happy. But there's nothing yet I've seen. I've turned and said that's a fake, or that looks ungenuine.
Yeah.
But it's not because I don't look at it. I can look at something and I can go, and I can feel it. I can feel myself.
Yeah.
Because that one, that where is it? Because that earlier one, that came out a thing, mate. That came out an auction in Scotland. That earlier, that's a casino. That's a casino token. But it had actually been put on. I don't know if it was that one or whether it was one that was very much like it, been put on eBay.
Yeah.
But it'd been put in for coins. That's got a story attached to it. That's pure. You know, have you ever heard of the chef called Pierre Marco White?
Mm-hmm.
Pierre Marco White. He's a very famous chef. He's actually got two restaurants. He's got one in Nottingham, and he's got one in a steakhouse in Glasgow. I didn't know about the one in Glasgow, but I knew about the one in. I started researching it to find out, because it looked different. I was like, why does this look different? Why is this? What is this? Is it an actual coin? Because I bought it out as a job lot. Come in as a job lot, as in a tray of stuff. When I went to the auction, I thought there's something different about this thing, but I don't know why. Why does something tell me it's different to all the rest of the coins? So I started looking it up, and that's when I found out. I was like, hold on a minute. I was like, this is interesting. and then I find out what it is it's the one in Nottingham is it's half restaurant and half casino. And what happens is if you go in and buy a meal, you actually get two of them. So it's a meal like a meal deal. So you go in, there's maybe 2 years dining. So you pay for your meal and you get them 2 coins. You get them 2 coins free. But obviously somebody decided they weren't going to spend it. They put it in a pocket, and obviously it went into their collection. And what had happened is obviously the guy had died or whatever.
Yeah.
And basically they went in and done a big house clearance. They did a big house clearance through the auctions, and obviously they took all the stuff out, and that happened to be in a house because it was worth a lot. They put it into a job lot maybe for 30 quid so that they could get super. And I just happened to tell me, I was like, quite an interesting story to tell.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I want to keep it or whether eventually there'll be a time where I'll turn around and say, I've had enough of it. I've saw it and get it to somebody else that maybe fall in love with it because it has got a good story attached behind it. Because he's a famous chef. He was actually the time he was featured on, I think, where he was first featured was that, what do you call it? Good Morning.
Yeah.
He was featured on Good Morning, and he was also featured with that Gordon Ramsay. He was featured with him at one time, at one stage as well. Pierre Marco White, but he's more Italian. I think he's more Italian than anything else because his name is like Italian.
Yeah.
Because it's spelled Pierre Marco White.
I'll be right back. Let me run her over here to eat. I'm just going to take her over here and drop her off. I'll be right back. She's going to run over here and eat. I'll be right back. I'm going to take but a minute. I'm just going to drop her off over here. I'll be right back. Come on, baby. It ain't going to take but a minute. Come on.
Vintage, I was getting them boxes off of Jesse Greenhagen. Jesse Greenhagen was selling them display boxes at one time. We were buying a whole load. We were buying a whole load of them at a time. At one stage when Jesse was doing them. Right, at a time where are they? There should be in a box. In that box. No. They're in that box. They're in one of the boxes, vintage somewhere. Because I'd left them for Dingley in case I wanted them. I think they were about four. I think she was selling them about $4 a piece. But Jessie stopped. It's not that Jessie stopped dealing. She stopped doing auctions because she just didn't have the thing. She eventually just didn't have the money because of the kids and all that. Because she used to get a lot of stuff for BLK numismatic. Because I can't remember where I'd met her, but that's what I'm saying, Vintage. Some of the people that I've met are people that have been on in their auction or whatever, and you eventually sort of want to know more about that person. It's no their history or their past. You want to know them as an actual person, so that you can understand that person as in that, because it's another channel. It's another channel as in the community, and eventually you get to know what they do, what they don't do, and then you're like, oh, I'm interested in that, or that might do for that. Because I bought them I bought them because of the presentation. Because that's basically what it is. It's black plastic, and then it's like cling film, but it's like stretched cling film. It's not plastic. It's just like a shrink wrap. So it is. Aye, Mikey. And then I've got it in a plastic capsule. Oh, something's falling. No, because I've got plenty of plastic capsules, because I want some more of them. Mikey says, I have to go. I know I hate that when you go into eBay or a seller and then you get screwed as in the one that you've went to and you think it puts you off. It puts you off for buying again on eBay. It takes me a couple of weeks or a month or something till I decide, well, I'm going to have another try at it, but I wouldn't go back to that. If I get screwed off for one seller, I tend to go to somebody else, and then I start looking the history or the feedback rating of that person to think, well, I got screwed last time, I'm not going to get screwed again. I'm going to have a look at the feedback, and then I'm going to look through as in the last 6 months of that person's dealings on eBay, because that's what you find with as in if they're more of a seller than a buyer on eBay, it'll show you their feedback against as in the people that it's actually bought off them. But not all the time you can tell, because it might say 98%. But if I have a customer and they're not happy, I've had customers where they've actually emailed me or they've got their stuff and then they've bought something as in because I'd specialised in mobile phones a long time ago, before I even come on YouTube itself. And if I had a customer and they turn and says, well, I'm not happy with what I bought, I usually sit and work it out with them. Or what is it you're not happy with? What is it you actually done that you feel that you're not happy with? Because I didn't sell. When I used to do the mobile phones, I didn't sell them as fully working, and they were never advertised as fully working. So that's what people around me need to watch it as well. You have to watch your description as well, because I used to have customers where they would just look a picture and then they would bid. And I'd be like, did you actually read what it said in the description? And then you have ones that are cheeky and they go, oh, I read the description. And then the thing, mate, then after they bought it, I'm not happy with that. But did you read the description of what it said on the actual item? I look. No, I don't think he did. I think he looked at the picture and thing me, but then I never ever disagreed with a buyer. I never disagreed with him, because I know that if you start disagreeing with him, what you're going to do is you're going to make them irate, and you're either going to have them screaming on an email at you, or a case of they're going to go to PayPal or eBay, put a case against you, and to have that happen to you and then putting a case, it takes days, or it will take about a week or so. So you get that, plus you try to put stuff, relist stuff back on, and that starts affecting you as while you're trying to list stuff, because your mind's more occupied on the case than what you're actually putting listing other stuff on. So I used to sit and work with the customer until I sorted the problem out. And there was sometimes where it would be like another dealer. You sort of get a feeling that's another dealer, but instead of as in upsetting them or as in have a bad reputation against me, what I would tend to do was I turn around and say to the dealer or whatever, because sometimes the dealer wouldn't tell you it was a dealer. They would put in their home address, hoping that you didn't realise it was a dealer. I always used to be able to tell if it was a dealer. And what would happen was I'd just come and say, right, what it is, send me the goods back. As soon as I get a good back, as long as they're in the condition that I sent you them in, I'll give you a full refund. So basically, I would lose it, but it would keep myself covered. That would keep myself covered because you don't want bad publicity, especially when you're dealing on eBay. Because a lot of the bad publicity with eBay was because, as in, there was stuff being sold and it wasn't basically getting sent out. Goods weren't getting sent out, so they were paying for it, and some of them were duking it, and PayPal and eBay got wise to what was going on. Got wise to what was going on, and eventually they done a big investigation, but they never told anybody that they were doing the investigation at the time, and they were doing it for like 6 months or something like that. It was a big investigation or these sellers that had basically ripped customers off, but it was gaining eBay bad publicity, and people were like bad mouthing eBay, but it wasn't eBay that it was at fault. It was the sellers that were actually on eBay itself. Because I don't really down me, I've never actually done that to a customer and said, well, basically you're not getting the stuff. I always come through with the goods. Because I'm like, well, if you paid for it, basically it belongs to you. It belongs to you by rights. If you paid for it, so there's no point in holding it. There's no point in holding it back. To me, that's stupid. It basically gives you it gives you a bad name. People see that and they, no, I'm not dealing with that person because I know I'm not going to get my items, and that's not how I roll. I don't roll that way. Because I even do it with friends or whatever. I don't tell lies. I don't agree with telling lies because I always remember when I was younger, and I don't know what I'd done at the time, and my mum hung me as in she asked me something in the living room, and she looked right through me, and she turned around and says to me, I was stumbling on obviously what it was at the time, and she says to me, tell me that again. And obviously, as I was telling her whatever it was, she realised that I was telling a white lie, and because obviously I was trying to get out of trouble because I didn't want, and obviously because I knew exactly she would. And she says, "You keep telling me a lie, I'm going to lose my rag." And I thought, damn it! And I asked her. I says, "Well, how did you know? How did you know I was?" She says, "I looked right through you. I could see right through you." And that was the day that made me realise that if my mum could see me, as in if my mum could see right through me when I was telling a white lie, I would never tell another white lie again. And that's what made me as in be honest with people. But with business, you can't. A lot of people don't tell the whole truth. They don't tell you the whole everything. But I don't really. To me, I'm not really worried about if I kill a sale or not. To be honest,
All right, I'm back.
You know what, Dad?
Oh, almighty. Yeah, I'm back, Smith.
I know I was telling the story because I think Vintage was saying about eBay because I was originally an eBay seller. So I
Yeah.
know how eBay works and how things went on as in eBay's system. Because eBay's system wasn't 100% honest at one time, as in with the sellers that were actually on it. And
Yeah.
that's why eBay got a bad name, was because obviously their reputation get
Bye, Mikey. You be good.
get get a bad reputation because the sellers no sending goods. That's what happened. They weren't sending goods. There was fake things like an antique table. Say for instance an antique table. It had antique table on it. Rare antique table worth £600, selling it I think £250 or something like that. And the customers just weren't getting their goods. They were actually, the seller were actually with taking the money and running, and that's what got eBay a bad name. But there was a big investigation, that's what I was saying, as then before you come in, that there was a big investigation, but nobody ever got told they were doing an investigation at the time. eBay sometimes do that, and so does PayPal. They do an investigation, but they don't tell anybody they're actually investigating. And a lot of times, where they're hoarding somebody's money, it's an investigation. That's what they're doing, and then they'll tell you there's a stipulation in it. It'll say to you, if you have payment as in pending in your account, and they're actually holding PayPal's holding your money, as long as you send as long as you send the goods out to the customer, even though the PayPal is pending your money in your account, they will still as soon as the customer gets that. But that's their check. That's their check. Look at it done to me three times in PayPal system. Because I was a bit the first time it ever happened to me, I was a bit wary about it because I thought, is it true or whatever? And I'm reading it. I'm reading what it said on it on the description itself, and I'm like that. So I emailed them and says to them, "What's this? What's this all about?" But they never told me, "Oh, we're doing an investigation. It's for." They kept saying it was for security purposes. It was for security purposes. And that's when I realised they'd been doing investigations on different sellers and see how honest they actually were, because obviously they'd got themselves a bad name. That's how they spent fortune. eBay spent fortunes on advertisement over the last so many years, because obviously they got a bad name and people weren't buying as much as what they were, because that's how eBay was making their money, was through things and getting their listing fees and all the rest off the sellers.
Yeah.
Because the more stuff you put on, and the price, the higher the price went, they were taking a bigger percentage of it. And that's how it kept eBay in business. But eBay was never a UK based. eBay is an American based site, but they actually split it into sections all across the world. Because you've got eBay, it's eBay, I think it's ebay.com. We've got it as ebay.co.uk, and it's always been that way, ebay.co.uk in the United Kingdom. But I realised it wasn't a British site. It wasn't a British one. It wasn't until I started doing a bit of research on it, because I wanted to know where they were actually based. And that's when I found out they were an American-based company that decided one day to start. It was the same as Google. Google was two guys that started it, and then it got bought over. It was basically a search engine. Google was a search engine.
Yeah.
This is how these things start, with somebody's idea. It's an idea of somebody's.
Yeah. Arizona.
It's for somebody coming up with an idea, and a genius idea, and thinking, will it work? So they try it, and then all of a sudden it's like starting a new craze, and it takes over time. It takes off, and especially if it's cheap enough or it's at a reasonable amount, people buy into it, and the more people that use it, another company sees it and thinks, well, we'll buy this. But they might end up buying it for millions of pounds off that person.
Yeah.
Just to own it, just to actually own it. That's what people say. It's like doing a video and hoping, and the creator hopes that maybe it'll go viral, hoping that maybe a big company will see it and buy it off them for millions of pounds. But some people are not on it as not on YouTube for the money side of it. They might be on it just to show friends or family, as in what kind of hobby or interest they've actually got, or it's educational. Because a lot of the videos will say for educational purposes.
Yeah.
So it's not for profit or gain. It's not for profit or gain. Because it's taken me ages to actually understand what they meant by donations. Because as I said, you turn around and say to a UK somebody that's UK born and bred, and you say to them give them donations.
Yeah.
They'll turn around and go up in arms. And they'll tell you I'm not a charity case. Because the only way in the United Kingdom, when you say donations, because at one stage they were allowed to shake a charity can, they're not allowed to, because that's classed as begging. That's classed as begging. That is classed as begging. So they're not allowed to shake a can now. They're allowed to ask you for a donation, but they're not allowed to shake it, because basically that was a form of begging. That's to force you to entice you and actually entice you by shaking a charity can. There's a lot of laws that's changed since we were younger, as in even in the United Kingdom.
Yeah.
And it's taken me, as I'm saying, it took me a while, because I kept looking at donations. Okay, I'm not a charity case. But I never asked for donations. I have my PayPal. My PayPal is actually on my banner, and you can actually basically touch it. You can click on it, and it'll say as a monthly donation, but you can change it as instead of being a monthly donation. Because it was my old mucker that helped me do it, because you change it from your personal account into a business account. Because I wasn't at monetization stage, and I was like, till mucker, I was like, how do I make this work? How do I do this? I haven't a clue how to do this.
Yeah.
And we started looking into it, and he's like, you can't put it on right now, but there is a way of doing it. And I was like, well, what way is that? He's like, well, you might, but it might change things. I'm not worried if it comes as a business account.
Give me 1 minute, Smitty. I'm going to get a big brown envelope, one of my packages envelopes, and I'm going to go ahead and put your stuff in it.
I've not sent your one, your one with the silver bit. I've not sent it yet, because that's what I was waiting for. I was waiting for you to tell me in case you wanted to add more to it, because I know that it's going to be telling me, and that's what you said. Oh, I'll pay for the thing. You said I'll pay for the postage. I was like, that's what I said to you. No, I'll make it up so it's big enough as in before that goes.
I'm going to go ahead and get you a brown envelope right quick. Let me run over here next door and grab one. I'm going to go ahead and put the address on and go ahead and drop
it. That's why I said to put it through Joe's, because it'll be less for you to do it that way than have to send it United Kingdom.
I'm sending you that off center penny too. I'm sending you that too. Send you that along with all your other stuff. I'll be right back. Let me get an envelope. I'll be right back.
I think that's cool, that one. Some things I won't get rid of. I'm like, some things that I've got, I'm like, nah, it's not gone. See you, Missy.
Yeah, so you're not even doing fun. I got an idea. What if we all write down ideas of fun things we can do for your video, and then we'll draw them out of the bowl, and then whatever we get is what we'll play.
Yeah.
Deal?
Yeah.
Go get your Christmas box and I'll go get mine.
What you been doing?
I was super late.
No, Lord. I got your envelopes back. See? I had to go get some over. Alex,
Aye.
I had to go get you. I got you a bunch of stuff here. All right, baby. Let me tell you what you bum.
I keep buying more accessories off a thingy as in supplies off Amazon. I bought them because they're zip. That's a zip block.
Yeah.
A clear bit and then it's the thingy like a. But that's they call them food. They call them food bags. Some of them are called food bags.
Yeah. There you go. Hold on. There you go. All right, put the rest down. Go wash your hands. Go.
And then I got them at a thingy and I got them ones that's got potato sacks at a thingy. I got them at a. I think it wasn't. I don't think it was Hobbycraft. There's another place it's called. I mean, what my place is called? It's like Hobbycraft, but it's no. But they don't do thingy. They don't do coin supplies. That's the only thing you don't do. It annoyed me that when I found out that one.
Hey, Smitty. Here's
I think
the.
one's called Hobby Lobby over there. There's one's called Hobby.
There's your 19. There's your 1910s, and here was your 1918s right here. I went back and watched the video, so I got all your stuff right here. Yeah, I got all your stuff.
Because I can't remember either. I just went, I love that one, did that one, that one.
Yeah, I got your video. I watched it. I got all your stuff now.
That's why you did the videos, so you did, so you can go back them. Because that's what I said to Andrew. I says to him, you bought 2 bits off me.
Yeah.
That you bought off a Lemonhead. I says, because you paid me. I said, I bought it. I paid for it, and then you paid me for it.
Yeah.
I said, you need to go back that video and find the 2 bits. I said, because I can't remember what 2 bits they are. I said, I know. And I says, I think you paid such and such for them. I explained them more in Messenger. I says, going to go back and check that. I said, so that I can ding me so I can send you. I said, because I think it's in that. I told him, I think it's in that other box. But I'm not in the box yet.
There's that one, the off-center one, and here's your stack of damn uncirculated ones. And here's your 2 more down, the 1910 and the 1918. They're all going in your envelope right now. I'll get them mailed out tomorrow.
Because that's stuff for Joe. That's stuff for Joe's. That's stuff for ding me on that new box.
Yeah.
I just put one in it just to ding me to let people see. Because there's 1950. Because there's 1950D. Because I don't. That's no one of Joe. That's no one of Joe's. But it definitely bought it from someplace. Because that's not Joe's writing. I can tell what's different to another one. See how it's dinged me? That's like pink. That's pink card. That's like pink card. This is 19D nickel. Was it's marked 1250? It's marked 1250 on it.
Quit jumping.
That's what it says on it. It says on the back of the card 1250 on that. I don't know what I paid. I don't know what I paid for that. That's what I'm saying. It'll be on. Because what he does is he sends me an invoice showing me everything that's on the actual invoice. It'll be marked on it. Exactly what was paid in that auction. But then you've got to convert it as in for dollars over to Great British pounds.
Yeah.
But see, PayPal does that all for you. You don't have to actually do it. PayPal does it itself.
Yeah.
Sometimes it'll have like 2 boxes. It'll sit with 1 box and then it'll have another box. And then sometimes when Lemonhead just sends an invoice, it'll just say pay, and it'll show me a breakdown of everything that's in the on the list. and then it'll tell me you owe $97, and then when you go to the checkout to pay it out, it'll eventually it'll show me in figures as in GBP, as in what it's going to take off the bank account.
I just put your name and that person's address on the envelopes. All I do, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I know I was trying to give you the exact
Same
one.
way you got it. All right.
No, because here's the thing, man. Because there's two Canadians that I bought off of Joe. There's one the thing with the V flame. There's a painted one and there's a non-painted one. Because that's what Phil says about George. Because that's what George should be doing as in Canadian, but that's what he's going to do eventually. George is going to do that eventually. He's doing one that's like an auction, but it's going to be trades or auction. So you can actually swap bits. But he's putting on that's going on a different channel. It's going on found at Buried Auctions and Trades, I think it's called. But he had to get like I think there was like he had to get like 250 subscribers to even start it. Because I like some of the Canadian stuff. I think I've got all them. I think I've got them already. 1960. There's 1960p small date. I've just took a handful of stuff out that thing with that new box. There's 1960. There's 1960D. There's 1960D small date. But that's the ones after, because after thing, because I think it was 58, wasn't it? Either 58 or 59. Wheaty stopped, wasn't it? Wheatback.
Yeah.
Was it 58? That's what I'm saying. That's because they're 60s. That's 1960s. Because there's large date and small date. Because it's easier for somebody that knows what they're doing and they put it on, label it on it. I think I've got them already because that's what will happen. Anything that I've got a doublers or whatever, they'll either get put in a grab bag or they'll get put in a GAW or they'll get put in a GAW. Because that's what I said to Andrew, I'm trying to work out where I do an auction, but then I don't want too many things because you give somebody, it's like Lemonhead says, you give a customer too many choices or you give your supporters too many choices, they can't pick what they want. Because I was either going to do auctions with the Wheaties, and then after the Wheaties did the thing with, but then I don't want to interfere with yours. Because if I start putting the prices low with my stuff, then you're not going to get as in half decent money for the ones that you've got. But you've probably got better ones than what I have, or I have got the good ones.
There you go, buddy. I'll go ahead and drop everything in here. You're ready to go. I'll be having it out tomorrow. Boy, that's a big ass envelope.
Because there's 1964p half. There's a 1964p half dollar.
There's that one. You see, I'm putting it in the envelope for you.
I like that.
I got you,
Well,
buddy.
that's what I'm saying. If you turn around and says 5, I've turned around and says I definitely $5. So I owe you 5 UK then. But I'll sort that out as in the thing, so I know that you're after the 50 pences and you're after anything with either rabbits or so it's anything related with it. So it's anything related with animals because it's for the weighing.
Yeah.
I'll put the best ones in it.
Okay.
Because usually what I usually do is see if like the loose change, I usually go through the loose change, but I know the better ones to the non-better ones because you can see them. Because usually
Yeah.
the ones that are circulated are all scratched. They're
Yeah.
usually scratched to buggery. I one that comes out straight out the bank. It's so shiny. You're like dazzled by it. You look at it, you go, and it'll only be light buff marks on it or light general wear on it, as they call it.
Yeah.
Because I don't mind going in the bank because they started asking me all the questions when I went in the bank. And they says, "What are you doing with the coins? Not is it for profit?" I says, "No." I says, "It's for the Americans." I says, I told them I've got a YouTube channel, and they're like, we're just making sure because there's been a lot of scams going about. We're just basically going to monitor to make sure that you're not going to get scammed, or you're
Yeah.
not going to get nobody's going to affect your account.
Yeah.
That's all we want to know. But as soon as you said about as in the coins for profit, they were like, "Oh, hold on here a minute." They were like, you need to have a bit." They were saying about a business account. That's what they were telling me. As my business account. So I asked the woman, I says, "Well, how do you get a business account?" And she was tripping up on herself. I says, "Don't trip yourself up." I says, either if I have to go for a personal account, a business account, tell me how I get a business account.
Yeah.
You tell me exactly what I need to do, and what stuff I need to bring in so I can bring it in. She went, "No, we'll not speak about it now. We'll monitor your account. Or monitor your account, your incomes, your outgoings."
Yeah.
I haven't touched the money yet in that account. I put it in, but I've not touched it yet.
Vintage, you still in here, girl? Vintage Soul, you still here, girl? You still in here with us, Vintage?
She was, but I don't know where she went.
I know she was in here a minute ago. I hope she's still in here.
I know, because I just put him at that other box that I just opened. To show something at least. That's what I'm saying, Andrew.
Look how big your package is, man.
If I said to Andrew I was going to do a live stream, he would be waiting till to see if I was going live on my channel. But I don't want him telling me because it means then I override you.
Vintage, you still here? Yeah. Yeah, I got you, buddy. It'll be mailed out tomorrow.
No, wait, because that's the thing. That's the invoice. That's the invoice sheet. There'll be more invoice sheets inside that. Tell me exactly what was in it. Because Lemonhead does me one where it's not printed out like that. It's actually on every time I pay. So it tells me what I bought, as in what lot was bought. But that's what I'm saying, even if I lose money on stuff, I'm not really caring. That was the whole idea, was to grow our community as in across the pond. I wanted something different. It was something different to everybody else. It wasn't the same as everybody else, so it wasn't copycatting or mimicking anybody else. But because you specially asked me for, as I said, if you specially ask me for bits and pieces, I'll go into the bank and hunt them. And then just take in the stuff that's not any use. I'll turn around and tell them to give me 50 quid, worth of it. So I search through them. And if I don't get you £5 of stuff, I'll not send it until I get £5 of stuff, and then I'll bag, and then I'll put it in one of the poly bag. I'll put it in one of the poly bags. And then I'll put it in a, because it should go in here. It'll go in one of the. It'll either go in that. It'll either go that and that.
I like that bag. You can send me one of them bags. That is a cool bag.
Everybody's turning and saying to me, "Alex, do you want your bags back?" And I'm like, "No, I don't want them back because I can get them because they're like about £6 them ones."
Yeah, I like that. That's cool. I like that.
It puts me in mind the thing. You remember the old potato sack? You got the potatoes in. That's what you used to get the potatoes in, a sewn sack. You don't do them any longer. It's not a sewn sack any longer.
I like that.
A brown one.
Yeah. a potato sack.
I was going to get more of them, but then I thought, what's the point of getting more of them? Because nobody was buying off me, and it was only like between Dale and Andrew, and then Charles. Charles bought stuff off me as well. Charles Kelly. Charles done me a blinding thing, me, as he's told people. As in the last stream I was on somebody's stream, can't remember whose it was, and he was saying about it, and I just nearly broke in tears. Because I was like, aye, and he's like, he says, do you actually know how much stuff you actually sent me? He's like, do you know how much the value in that stuff you sent me? And I was like, no. He was like, I gave you 75 or whatever it was to cover the shipping, or whatever it was, to cover the shipping. He says, you gave me more back than what you were supposed to give me. I said, but it wasn't the case of that.
I just text Vintage and asked her, where's your dad?
No, because he worked it out. I sent him $150 worth of stuff for what he paid me. But that was because I'm one of these people that it's overwhelming for me to have that done for somebody. And I says to him, I'm only covering, I'm not really worried about the cost of the coins themselves. He says, but you're losing money to it because you're spending me as in because you're covering the postage. You're not covering the cost of the coins.
Yeah.
He says, I only done it to cover the cost of your coin. I didn't expect you to do that. He says, he sent me 2 grab bags. But I sent him more in it.
Do you have any of these? With just the zinc and no copper on them? Do you have any of them?
What is
any
that?
Pennies?
What is
Do you
that?
have any? It's a penny that ain't got the copper on it. It's just straight zinc.
I've never seen one. I'll
send you one of these. I got several of these. I'll send you one of these. There's no copper. It's all zinc. There's no copper on it. I'll send you one of them.
All right, as for you, I thought you meant England. I thought you were talking about a UK one.
No, them are American pennies. Them are real pennies.
That's how I've never seen one.
Yeah, they ain't got no copper on them. It's just straight zinc.
We don't get many hang me Americans. The only time we get Americans is when somebody actually goes on holiday and then brings a load of loose change back, and because they can't.
Are you in the room with me, babe?
They can't exchange. If we went to a travel centre, we cannot exchange loose coins. They can only exchange dollar notes or actual notes. They can't do loose change. So what happens is, what they'll do is, some people are clever. What they'll do is they'll put it in between 10 pences and all the rest because they look similar, and then take them to the bank, and the bank eventually sends them back over, or they send them to wherever they're supposed to send them to when they get sorted, and they're supposed to get sorted. But sometimes they don't always, because Warren Light, which is Lighty Collects, Lighty has found $quarter in 10 pences, as in bags of 10 pences. And I thought, that's strange. I finding them, so they're not. So it means then what's happening is they're getting into a vault. What they're happening is the bank's putting them into a vault, so they're not sorting them, because we were led to believe that they sort them. They sort them at the sorting office, as when they go to headquarters. That's what we were told, or that led to believe.
Yeah.
They're not sorting them at all. If somebody found quarters or what looked like 10 pences, but they were American ones. I'm sure they said they were quarter. I'm sure they said they were quarters, as in they were quarters. I'm sure that's what he said. That he'd found them in a few bags, and there were 10 pences. He was going through them. because they quarters would look like the size of a 10 pence piece. So they wouldn't have known, because what they do is when you take them at the bank, as long as they're sorted in a bag, because it tells you in the bag, it says no more than no mixed coins on it for one, and the bag it tells you on it. In pennies it's £1, and 2 pences it's like £2 or whatever. Then 10 pences I think it's £5 worth. So when they take them at the bank, they put them there, and it goes into like a chute, and they open the chute up, and then for the teller, because it's a glass. I need to take you into one of the banks and show you what it looks like. The bank's got a thing with a glass, right? So there's a glass, and then there's a thing where they open it up. It's like a tray, but when you open the silk, if it's too wee for the tray to get underneath where the hole is, what they do is you open the flap up, and there's a box. You put it into the box, and what it does when you take it off you put it onto the scale and weigh it. Now, if it turns out it's the right weight, as in the bag of the coins, they'll just take it as that. So they don't actually open it. So they don't actually open it and get through the whole bag. They don't do that. They've not got time to do that.
Dang.
So whatever somebody puts in, somebody might have to put them back out again.
Vintage, are you in here? Yeah, I don't see you. Vintage, are you in here, girl? She might not have got in here yet. She said somebody's storming at her house.
What?
She said it's storming at her house.
Oh, storming, right? Storming.
Yeah, a storm at her house, a thunderstorm or lightning storm at her house. But everything that you send me, you know, it's Smith.
What's that?
Everything you send me, even that pour you're sending me, it's going in my little girl's collection. I'm gonna save that till she gets old.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I'm doing with all that stuff. I'm putting it in her collection.
What's going on? No, because I made you up your thing. I made you up, but I haven't sent it, and I've got one going to Trav. I got one to go to Travis as well, but I don't know if Travis has changed. I don't know if Travis has changed thing, because that's what Lemonhead is. His name's Travis Martin.
Yeah.
So it's in me as in I've got him a package to send to him, but I don't know if he's changed the address because he's moved a couple of times.
You got my address, though, didn't you? You got my address.
I got the one you think me, I put it on the package, but that's what I'm saying, because you didn't give me a name, I was like, I didn't want to put Wheatback Attack on it, because they're going to know what's, hold on, that's a chat, they're going to work out, that's a YouTube channel, that's not a thing, that's not a person's name.
Yeah. Did you
and I would rather send it your name and your right name and surname, but I'm not going to I'm not going to divulge that on YouTube.
Yeah. Did you get my name and address though? I was making sure you got it. Did you get it? I
got it to thing me, because when you done in the friends request, that's when I done me, because I put, when you done the private chat the last time, I'd actually marked it all back on the envelope. Okay. That's what I'm saying, the envelope will get bigger, as in if you want that, because now I know that's something else, that's another goal. But I'm not going to do it right now. I'm going to do it. I'm not going to leave it a long time. I'm going to tell me, now you've asked, that's the next one to do. So I know, right, I'm going to do it, because I'm going to start doing the spin the wheel, because a lot of people, like Texas Joe says that's hypnotic. Yeah. Texas turned around and says that's hypnotic, that. I've got it in a box, but I need to find a place to put it. I need a space. The room's too wee. The room is overflowing. Yeah. I need to find a space to park it, because that's the next plan. Package, I've got it thingied up, because that's it there. There's 24 numbers on that. It's an IKEA. It's one for IKEA. Oh, hell, I didn't. Let me get this. Hold on, Vintage. That's what it came for. It came for Amazon.
See if you can get in now, Vintage. See if you can get in now.
That's what I'm saying. I got it underneath the bed. I've got it underneath the bed, Wheatback. Because that was the whole idea, was to give something back to supporters. Because that's what I want to find out. I want to find out if there's a cheaper way of sending stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't mind spending as in a bit for yours one, because it would be quite a bit of money that's going in it.
Big Country. Big Country said he was asking about you the other night, Alex.
I'm usually on YouTube. If I'm not on YouTube, I'm usually on Facebook. I'm usually on Facebook because I'm some of the Facebook groups, because I'm on the Facebook groups for the unlocking because I get asked questions all the time. As in
Vintage,
people,
it won't let you in. It won't let you in, Vintage.
no, because that's like people ask me about the boxes and all that carry on. I'm still studying these boxes, but because it's Pakistani language and that, it's harder to understand what they're saying. So you're watching videos and all the rest, trying to understand what they're saying. But some of the things I take it off quite well. I'm like, I understand that, or I've done that, or I've seen that, and I've watched that, and I've looked at that. And you're trying to give them enough information, try and help others ones out. Because they're all trying to make money off it. I'm not caring if they make money off it or not.
Anyway, what I was going to tell you, Vintage, is I'm sending you some buffaloes and some V-nickels. I'm making you up. I was just seeing if you sent me your address. I was looking on here, but I didn't see it. But I believe you did. But yeah, I got you. I see it right here, Vintage. Yeah.
Big Country says he's got to take his daughter to work. He'll be back in a few.
All right, buddy. Come on back, brother. I'll be here.
I like his avatar with a big, as it looks like an eye spy. It's
I love
spying on you. An eye spying on you. Look, there's an eye spying on you.
Yeah, he'd keep you laughing. Big Country, that boy, keep you going. I love him to death. I was just letting you know, I'm making sure I had your address. I'm going to send you a bunch of V-nickels and buffaloes. I might even send you some 1939s, 1940s, and some 1950 nickels. Because I got a shitload of them, too.
No, because there's this thing, there's 1966, there's 1966 SMS sets. I bought 10 of them. I thought they were actually different. I bought them off a coin op, and I thought
you see what he put down there, Alex? You see what Big Country wrote you? He said that's what the coins see when I'm looking under the scope. Sees his big eye looking at him.
Because I bought them off a coin op and down me. I thought they were different year dates, and then they came. And I was like, they're all the blooming same. But I couldn't say nothing about them. And then he's like, there could be errors or whatever on the actual coins themselves. And I don't really look. I'm like,
yeah.
So if say for instance, like I paid 100 for them, right? So there's 10 of them. So that's been costing me what, 10 or a pot. If I get 12 back a piece, I'm quite happy. As in, if I get 12 a piece for them, I might even just throw them into a thing when I have the spin the wheel. I might just throw them in as like a spot place or whatever. So if I do like maybe say for instance a spot place and they pay like maybe say $15 for a spot, I might just throw them in. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to come up with different ideas, something different to everybody else. I don't want to be the same as everybody else.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. There you go, baby. Run over and play. I got to keep showing her love. I don't know why, because she keeps coming to get loving.
Because they want the attention.
She loves
I
her
shoved,
daddy.
I shoved mine's away, the oldest one. I shoved her away, not realising what I was doing at the time.
Listen here,
But
loves
the
her
thing
daddy.
was, as in she wanted, like the time when we had the van, as in
Yeah.
there was an LDV van, right? Now I've got it up in the jack, right? And she's trying to put her head under. She's trying to come under with me. Now I've got no axle stands. I've got no axle stands under it, right? Now this thing is two ton of weight, right? So if it comes down on you, it's got kingpins on the front of it, and it's got a big axle going across, a big
Yeah.
main chassis member going across, and you're talking about as in chassis like that thick, right? Because it's got two kingpins, big kingpins like that on
Yeah.
it, with two big arms, right? Now I'm more worried about hanging with her getting hurt, and I'm telling her to F off. And I feel as if I pushed that way aside. Now she's what, 15? She's 15, but she's actually in thing me. She's actually in temporary foster care because obviously my ex made out stories that ding me that what I'd done to her to basically so that I couldn't get contact of her. So the end up there was a charge brought to my name and then she gave them up. She gave them up. So they ended up in foster care. But
Yeah.
the daughter still wants, as in she doesn't want physical contact, but she wants letterbox contact. And I've never stopped her having letterbox contact. And then when I found out they were doing a lack review and they were turning around and saying that she was actually cut physically cutting herself. She was cutting her arms. And
Yeah.
I actually it was eating me up.
Watch out.
So what I done was I actually got her like a blanket so she could actually throw it over the top of her because I thought, no, that's not the way to go. As in,
Yeah.
so she's deciding to commit suicide. And
Yeah.
because she's obviously seen her mum do it, at some point, she's decided that's a self-harming.
Yeah.
I was like, no, I'm not having that in my family because we have never had that in our family, not on my dad's side. Not on my dad's side. But my mum had
Yeah.
been fostered. She went through the same thing when she was 14, my mum. So she went through the foster care system. But
Damn,
that's how
because
we ended up with that's how we ended up with my with my nana. It wasn't my mum's real mum, but they eventually found her years later because she'd left
I'm
money to the
sorry about
family.
that, big country. I'm sorry, big country. Dang. That's bad.
I know. I don't mind the thing, me. If the jack fell on me, I wasn't
Yeah.
really worried. But it was the fact the thing, me. I have trying to climb under.
Hold on. Hold on. Stay right here. Let me grab my stuff. Just hang on. Come in. You stay right here. Let you get this stuff.
One, two, three.
What you doing? Getting him the runabout? What you doing, Missy? You getting him the run around?
I have big old panties.
You got big old pennies. How big are they?
You wanna look? Look at. You see them? You see them right here?
I thought you said big pennies. I thought you said big pennies. I'm supposed to pull your dress up.
Maybe I can put one up. Now you can see them.
Oh, nobody wants to see. Nobody wants to see your bum. Nobody wants to see your bum.
My face is with
You said pennies. You said big pennies.
There's no more flying faces. Flying faces.
Hey, Rebel. Rebel Rose.
And put them on. You gotta
No, we better get your kid. All right, go with Adley.
Wait.
Tell him say bye, love you.
Bye. Look, I can do.
Yeah, you can do everything. You a big girl. Yeah, you can dance. Yeah. Tell him say love you.
Love you.
All right, go with Adley.
Oh, she's showing penny, showing her big pennies, and the next minute she's thinking me she's pulling her dress up.
That girl's silly. I'm telling you, she's silly.
Oh,
No. Wheatback, get your kids. Big country. Hey,
that's why we seen. That's why Big Country's saying about it. She's showing her eye, showing off her big bloomers, but it was. She said, "You want to see my big pennies? My big pennies."
Oh God. She's eating up, man.
Pulling
Tell
her
you.
dress.
That girl needs help. Hey, Rebel Rose, come on up here. That girl's gone. Yeah, they wasn't. That's right, Rebel. She commented on my video. You're right about that.
No, because that one shot at itself. That one shot at itself.
Yeah. Dang.
That's the Raspberry Pi. That's the Wii version.
Yeah.
That's the Zero. It shot itself. It's brand new and it shot itself. Okay, I think Static got to it and it blew itself. It blew one of the components here. When it come back alive again.
You're showing off her big damn girl blowovers. I'm deleting it.
No, because she said Wheatback. She said, "Do you want to see my big pennies?"
And she
Well,
showed
that's
off.
what I thought she'd said. And the next thing she's showing me her belly. One minute she's showing me her belly. The next minute she's showing me
Oh,
diamond.
no. I'm saying, well, I'm gonna have to get that off of there. I'm gonna have to edit this video. That damn girl's gone. She need help.
But do you actually know how to edit a video?
Yeah, I might have to edit that video.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Do you actually know how to do it?
Yeah, I can edit it out.
Right, see, I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, I can edit it. She's potty trained now, and she's showing off her big girl panties. She got out of diapers, and she's in big girl panties now. She want to show every damn body. Hey, treasure woman, how you doing? There you are, vintage.
Hey. I'm trying to show off a big girl pay.
Yeah, that damn girl, she's gone. She need quick.
No, but that's what I'm saying, vintage. I thought she said, do you want to see my big pennies? I thought that's what she said.
Yeah, I did too.
The next minute, I thought there's no stop now. I thought there's no way.
I deal with that every day.
Oh,
That damn girl's gone. She need help. I'm getting your big packet ready too.
Oh, you don't have to do all that.
Yeah, I can see it.
That's treasure woman. No, because they ones the display ones. That's where they were coming off of. They were coming off
Yeah,
of.
I like
They were coming off of. They were coming off Amazon. That's where she was getting them from.
I've
That's
been
where
watching
she
all.
was actually getting them from.
I've been watching all
How much
treasure
is she paying?
I think she was paying like $2 and selling them for four. I think she was selling them for $4 vintage at the time.
Dang.
Because
How
I got
much each?
like eight or nine of them. I got about 10 or 11 of them.
Shit.
And she was buying them for about two. I think they were about $2 each. Because, honest to God, vintage. It's like shrink wrap. It's like shrink wrap inside them, but
Yeah,
it's on
I've
two
seen
sides of them. Aye, but the diamond, as you said, it's quite.
Treasure Woman, I've been watching all your videos and
presentation.
commenting on them.
If I sent you one, it'd take, God knows,
All Treasure Woman's videos. I've been
it'd take
commenting
me like
on
3 weeks. If I sent you one vintage,
Oh.
it would take about 3 weeks for you to get it.
It's all good.
I guess my service is.
Treasure Woman been having fun with that game she's been playing.
Like Roblox.
Yeah, she's been having fun with it.
Roblox. No, because there's dingme, there's $1 in there, but they're not dingme, they're not silver ones.
Yeah, I got some silver ikes, a bunch of them. Silver.
They might be silver, but they're not dingme, they're not S's. They're not S's. They're P's and D's. They're P's and D's.
Yeah, I got the S's, P's,
74s and 78s.
Yeah.
Because I threw one in for dingme, because I threw one in for Andrew.
Yeah.
Because he's bought dingme two, he's bought 71 and 72 stock. They're definitely silver dollars because it's in the blue. It's in the blue sets. I've got two coming. But if I need to do it quicker, I'll take two of mine, two of mine, and wait for them other two coming. As in for dingme, because they're coming for
There's your silver right here. That's the brown.
big T. A brown and then there's a blue. There's a brown and then a blue.
Yeah.
I've got a couple of them ones, but no every day. Because that was what I was trying to put together. Wheatback was every day here. But then it gets too much because you've got your clad and then you've got your proof set and then you've got silver and then you've got silver one. And every one of them's different, or it's the different sets.
I got the silver and the clad. I got both of them, and I got big stacks of them, bunches of silver and clad.
Because you've got the Ike, which only just comes it's only the $1 that's in it, as in packaged.
I got a good deal on them. No, all my silver ones, my silver Ikes, I didn't give it $10 for them. A piece of $10 a piece. They were $10 a piece. That's what I gave for mine, and I got a bunch of them.
Some people turn around and say, Alec, you pay a bit over the odds for actual stuff in auctions, but I don't feel it's a lot because I tend to I don't go radio rental for stuff. If it goes over what I think the coin's worth in my own head, I just let it go. I'm like, I'm out. That's what I just say. That's what they told me. They've told me that. Just put out, Alec, if you're down with, if you're not going to bid anymore, just put out so we know that you're not going to put another bid in. That's what I do now. Out. I'm not paying that. Because Andrew gave me a price. Because Andrew looked the book or whatever and turned around and said to me, and he goes, well, what do you want to pay for one? He's like, $18. So I've got the price in my head now. And he's like, ding me. He's like, I'm telling you, that's what it's worth, a silver one. But that's what I'm saying, he's got two coming for what he wanted to spend.
Yeah.
For his budget.
If y'all don't have Treasure Woman, y'all need to scoop her up.
I've got Treasure Woman. I've got Treasure and
I got Treasure Woman. Y'all need to scoop her up if y'all ain't got her. Here's her link. That's Treasure Woman's link. If y'all ain't got her, get her.
I've got Taffy coins at Family Collects. I've got Andrews. I've got Joe Durbin's. I've got Lemons. I've got Lambo Stacker. I've got umpteen use lot. A list as and it's year long, and it's every time it's getting another, it'll get added. Another one will get added to that list. Because I take them when they're at low numbers.
Yeah.
And then what I'll do is if I'm not going to keep watching that person, because I don't see the point if you're not going to watch that person as in videos all the time, there's no point of being a supporter.
No. I've deleted a bunch of channels that was on mine. I deleted a bunch of them. The ones that that's crazy and sells their stuff ridiculous prices and stupid shit like that. Yeah, I got rid of mine.
That's what I'm saying, Wheatback. You've had a reason to delete some of them. I don't have that reason because some of them I don't entertain. It's only some of them that hang me because I tend to ding me because I build the trust up when they start sending me goods out. That's how I built a relationship up with Lemonhead. After the first package or a package then comes, that's then I start trusting that person. But if they break that trust, once that trust is lost, I won't go back.
Yeah.
The only reason I kept Justin, as I said, is because a lot of the supporters that support me support him, and I didn't want a big feud in the community. But it doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to buy off him again because of what happened. I get packages like as if it was like Sweeties, as in off Joe and off Lemonhead all the time. And the same as CoinOp. CoinOp does me a deal as in, even though that I've not got a USA address, he ships it to Joe.
Robert's a good guy.
Robert Lawson and Flop ship it to Joe for me. That's what they do for me. They ship it to Joe. They ship it directly to Joe. So if I want something, I pay for them as in to pay it to Robert. The only bit I don't like about Robert's is you've got to manually do it. That's the only thing. Because you've got to manually do it. So you manually got to give them the money. Joe sends me, Diane does it. Diane does an invoice and then sends me it through email, and I just time me send it. And Lemonhead does the same.
Yeah.
The invoice is an invoice sheet, and I just pay it. I just press the accept. As I said, I just press the accept. But not everybody does that. Everybody's got their own way of working, but it takes a while for them to get used to the system.
Yeah.
And then some people do it to friends and family because they're trying to avoid PayPal's fees. That's what they're trying to avoid.
Yeah.
And sometimes it puts people off, but then at friends and family because you're not really a friend or a family member. So they're trying to dime duke a fee. And you are not covered by PayPal. If you do it friends and family, you are not covered by buyer's protection. So if that coin goes missing or you don't get your stuff, you're not entitled to a payment back through PayPal.
Yeah.
But if you do it with goods and services, there is a buyer's protection, but you can add buyer's protection onto it, but it's an extra £2 on top. So it is. I know how PayPal works because I've worked all through it. I understand because PayPal put it in simple black and white terms to understand.
Yeah.
They don't make it so difficult. But I've been with PayPal for 7 years now. I've been with them. They've got my bank details and everything through it. So if I don't have money in PayPal, because usually what happens is if you've got money in PayPal, you take it off your PayPal balance, but the only way to have funds in it is there's a directly set up you can do it through the bank. But the way I do things is that anything that I sell goes directly into my PayPal account, but I don't touch that until I have the buyer's 100% happiness, and then I spend that money. So I don't touch that PayPal balance, but I've got it set so that I have my credit card in it. It'll either go through bank or through electronic card, because you can put it through his electronic card or your bank account number. But it doesn't give that to the person. It only stays in PayPal's system, as in locked up. Nobody can get that. That's 128-bit. It's 128-bit secure. That's how secure PayPal is. They have it locked up. And I'll tell you how I know that is because a couple of years ago, I was using through somebody's a company's website, and it's like a direct link. And what happened is it threw me through the link, and on the bottom of it, while it was loading itself, I seen it saying 128-bit secure.
Yeah.
So I was like, hold on a minute. I went, that's a lot. That's tight. That's tight. 128-bit secure. So it's 128-bit particles as on our partitions to that, and that is secure. That's locked up tighter than a drum, basically. And I thought that is good knowing that. But some people stop dealing with PayPal because they've either held money back from. Now, how that happens, I haven't a clue how that happens.
I got Cash App too. I got PayPal and Cash App. I like my Cash App.
I've only just registered up for Cash App, so I don't know how to actually use it as yet. But I've got all the thingy, I've got all it registered and the thingy hasn't it all logged up. But I've logged out of it so that I'm not constantly logged into it. Because I'm always frightened in case somebody gets into that account. Because if they get into that account, then they can start looking for bank account numbers.
Yeah.
Because there is black spots in these app programs. There is black spots if you know how to attack them. There is what they call a backdoor passage, and some of the good hackers know how to do them. And that's why I don't save passwords, because I wouldn't have people thing my account, because the last time my ex tried it, she tried to hunt me, as in my bank account. They paid out, but it ended up 3 weeks later, they turned around and says, no, we're not paying out, because you've done it, you've done that. So no, I didn't touch that. But they were adamant, no, that I was in the wrong. We've paid you out, but we want it back off you. We're going to take it off next month's payment. That £90 that we gave you back.
Yeah.
But I didn't do it. I didn't touch it. But they were making out that I'd touched it. I'd done it. I'd done it with these code numbers. Because I didn't have proof of it, as in or any evidence, as in that I could show them. I didn't have a leg to stand on. And I thought, if that means then that that's going to happen to me all the time, I ain't having this. And I was like, the only way to stop this from happening is because they gave me a new card. They didn't change the bank account number, but they gave me a new card, which meant in the last 3 digits of the card changed the digits on the actual card itself. Because I must have left a long number. And the actual on the back of it, there's a CSC code, and I must have left the CSC code somewhere, and she managed to find it. She fucking tried draining my account. That's how bad she tried to drain my account. She tried to ding me.
Yeah.
This was at the start when me and her left. I was back with my mum's. Because she was getting attendance allowance for the main, as in which was going into her account. So I was getting only £40 a ESA. I had to go and tell me I wasn't watching the main any longer, so to get my money back that I was rightfully belonged to me. Then she tried ripping my bank account off. She tried taking the whole lot off me. But my bank account, trying to drain it.
Yeah.
I thought, you swine, you pig. So you've had the raw deal with a woman. I've had the same. I had the same raw deal as in when she left, or when when I get removed at the house. Because I went back. That's how I went back to my ma's. Sometimes you think a woman is your friend, and then years later they do something like that to you. You think, well, what a friend you were. I thought you were supposed to, as in, ting me. You're supposed to love me, as in, and that's the way you treat me, or that's the way you repay me.
Yeah.
But it puts you off. It puts you off, woman. It puts you off as in trusting somebody again after that.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't matter whether it's a man or a woman. It can still be as devious as a man can be as devious as a woman.
Yeah.
And you think, oh, that's your friend, and then you find out, no, it's not a friend at all.
Yeah.
But sometimes you don't find it in your own accord.
Haley,
Because you
quit
think,
that.
oh, the guy's find me, the guy or woman's sound, their sound is a pound, and then somebody tells you, hey, by the way, that person's saying me as in saying things about you. But then you've got to work out, well, is that person telling me the truth? Is that person being honest to me? Or is he just doing it in badness, as in for revenge against that person?
Hey, Daddy. Daddy.
What?
I know I watch
What's she doing? What's she doing? She got a hammer. Has she got a hammer? Hitting something with a hammer?
Yeah, she's over here beating on her puzzle box.
So like that. Was she trying to thing me? Was she trying to put the wrong ones in the wrong holes?
Yeah, she's.
Was she trying to beat them in the wrong holes? You get the wrong one thing, you try to beat it in the hole. No, I don't think you can play it. I think that one's in the wrong hole.
There's my buddy. There's my buddy.
Had to mute the.
That's
Had
what
to
I.
mute the YouTube. What you been up to, Smitty?
I just not much.
Been behaving yourself?
Well, we had that one. I think we had that one the other week, guys. And about the did you not see the other? Did you not see the last video? Am I classed as disabled? It should have. What I should have done was it should have been am I classed as disabled within the coin community, because that makes it sound bad saying the USA coin community.
You're too much of an asshole to be considered disabled. I think it's why I'll never be able to make it.
No, it's because I heard something on another live stream, and then eventually it came out. As in, if you watch George's video, as in found it Buried's video, you'll see it. I heard it through somebody else's live stream, and I was like, well, they're saying that person is saying, well, is he disabled? Is this person disabled? Not about me, but as in somebody else in the coin community. And I thought, well, if you're distrusting that person, then it means then that if that's the case, say one person, how many more are you going to, as in that they have to prove themselves, as in that you don't trust then? Because that's what it's supposed to be. We're supposed to trust each other with, as in the offer face value within the community.
Well, that's the way it would be in a perfect world. But to be honest, try as you might, situations arise, obstacles pop up, and there's been a couple of times that, you know, as far as trusting people in the community, you want to be wholehearted with it.
Yeah.
But as with any situation, you also know that there's always a snake in the damn grass somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Somewhere. And it gets to be kind of aggravating when, you know, you see all of this stuff up there and you have to, you almost have to sit and be sub to everybody that, you know, does auctions or any of that kind of shit, just so
Yeah.
you can watch and see who's blacklisted. You know who not to send you money to, or who not to send your stuff to if you're selling things.
Yeah.
And I mean, it just amazes me. And I've said this for years, but it amazes me how hard some people will work to avoid a job.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't mean for you to take that personal there, Wheatback. I was just, kind of saying I'm talking about these people going out stealing copper and shit. I wasn't, He's probably not listening at all.
He might come back, big country. Might come back, big country.
That was pretty.
Hopefully it doesn't, because dang me, the last time me and you were on here, it ended up. It ended. I'm just waiting for that to happen.
Oops, he did it again.
Oops, he did it again. Maybe he's on his phone. Maybe he's not using a laptop. Wait, but what are you using? Are you using a laptop or are you using a phone?
No, I'm using my desktop. It's just I went and looked at my Cash App, and then I hit the wrong damn button like a dummy.
Ah, right.
I tell you what, the worst button in the world to have, I love it, but the worst button in the world to have is these two right here on the side of the mouse. That one goes back, this one goes forward.
Yeah.
Because they ain't like being in the middle of streaming and clicking that damn back button.
Yeah. I was checking out my Cash App.
That one likes to when it's sitting there like that, as in it likes to, the arrow likes to go across the screen as in slowly like that, as if it's taking itself for a walk.
See my
it doesn't, because there's only two buttons on it.
That's my bank card. Ain't that pretty?
You got the kid on the bank card, huh?
I got my baby on there. You can't see the back of the numbers and all. I can't let you see all that. Because Big Country might get some funny ideas.
You ain't got to worry about shit.
Nah, I don't think he would do that. He's not that type of person.
Now, your girlfriend?
What are you doing, baby?
Yeah, you didn't know.
Your girlfriend, you might want to hide that.
Girl.
Well,
Well,
the best problem likes to do best. Spend a guy's money. But his one decided to walk off from him.
Yeah, we sitting here a while ago, Wheatback, and all of a sudden she hopped up there and said, "Want to see my big girl panties?" And I was like, no, I don't think that's probably gonna get somebody in trouble.
Alex thought she said, "You want to see my pennies?"
I thought she said, "We want to see my big pennies." I thought that's what she said, big pennies.
That's funny.
That's his eye, and then she went like that. And she started.
She said, "Look," and grabbed her dress and started pulling it up. And I'm like, "Well, we're all demonetized and going. There's probably somewhere or another we're all gonna get in trouble over this shit." That's why I was like, "Wheatback, get your kid."
No, because you get wee pennies over there, which is the 1 cent, but then you've got the 2 cents, which is slightly a wee bit larger. So when she said, when I thought she said big pennies, I thought he was going to show me as in big pennies like that. No.
So you was thinking he done got the kid collecting and everything. Yeah, what you got? Oh, wait.
Because Wheatback says about the 50 pences. He said it's gone through Ian's collection. So when she popped up, she said, I thought, that's exactly what I thought. I thought I heard her saying big pennies. Because we have big pennies, like we get like a 1 penny and it's like that, like the old one, like that is twice the size. So that's what I thought she said, but obviously I misheard her.
Yeah. I think mine's a 1965 or something like that. But yeah, I got one of the British big pennies.
Aye,
Large mint.
a chariot. It's like a Trojan where it's got like a lance or some kind of like a stone javelin stick, and it's on there, and it's got a helmet on it, but it's in a chat. It's like a chariot, as in it's sitting in a chariot, but it's as if it's sitting on the shield, as in on the shield on the coin. But they changed them. They changed them years ago. But that's the older type coins. That's before, as in decimalisation came in. And one of them in good condition that are just in as in EF condition is, according to the book, is 40, as in it's at 40 it is. But you won't get 40. You won't get 40 quid over here for it. Maybe in another country you would. But that's according to the value of the book, as in what the book says, as in the old book, the green one, the Sphinx book. Because there's the Sphinx book there. That's the Sphinx book there. That's the world's of England thing there. That's the coins of England. And if you look at the thing with the 1 penny, it actually tells you about the 1 penny in here. Because it goes for the old Saxon stuff of the Celtic. Because it tells you about the Celtic dynastics. Because it shows you the map, as in shows you the map. There's the map, as in for the Celtic, as in with all the Celtic dynasty. But it's actually the thing. It's the 2019. That was off of Amazon. That's where I got it for Amazon. But it comes attached. But I said to you, that's what I was saying to Vintage. It comes as a twin pack. It actually comes with that book on the back of it. It comes like that. But you see that book. But inside it is that. Because that's the thing when it comes to that's the decimalisation book. That's the younger book. That's the older book. But it goes for Anglo-Saxon stuff right through. So it does. Because here it says about the time it starts as in saying about Celtic coinage. So way back.
Yeah.
That's Roman stuff, as in thing that's been in the ground, and it doesn't look like coins, big country. It doesn't look like coins at all. It looks like Roman remains. That's what it looks like when you look at them. They look like Roman remains. It looks as if they've been hammered. That's because obviously they've been in the ground for centuries. The Celtic, what they call Celtic coinage, and some of them have been tried. They've been trying to forge them for quite some years to make them look exactly identical. Because some of them's like as there's one that's as in a gold 65 gold stapler or something that says as in thing with fine conditions 275, VF conditions thing is 800. So they try and forge the ones as in to try and make them look the identicals to get that kind of money as in the auction. But the auction knows that when they go to auction, they test them or whatever, and they know exactly what they're looking at. They can tell you whether it's a fake or no. Because they do copy them from time to time.
There it is.
You see something in a book and they go, hold on a minute.
Damn it.
That's a nice condition, that. That's what I'm saying, that book tells you. That book tells you the price of them. It only does a couple. It tells you a couple of years, and then it just stops. It goes on to the next section. Because that would be telling me that's I think if that's George, I can't. It's young. That's young Queen. That's young Queen Elizabeth. That's the young Queen Elizabeth before she was crowned.
Damn.
I was trying to think because there's George, Henry, and William. There's William.
Yeah.
It goes Edward. Because it goes Edward, Mary, Philip and Mary, and then it goes on to Elizabeth.
Hey, big country.
Yep.
Hey, big country.
Yeah.
Look at this big ass bag of foreign and silver, copper and silver. Look, foreign coins, big ass bag full. Bunch of damn copper and silver. I'm letting this whole bag go for $50. I don't even know what's in it. I know there's some damn 20s and 30s, and because I ain't got time to fool with the foreign crap.
The last one I got off a cent holder. The last one I got off cent holder, I got a big, and I'm talking about I got a big bag, and it was like that. It was like a lot, but it was like as in it wasn't. Not all of them were in good condition. Some of them were sort of hang me as in kind of like rough. Some of them weren't. It was just a bag, but I think I gave either 60 or 75. I gave them as in for a full bag.
Yeah.
Because I've got that. I've got what? I've got about that left. I've got about that left week. And that's thing me, that's off for. That was off one. But that bag was actually thing me. That bag was actually full. But saying that, I'm not decrying you and saying you're wrong at that price. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that because
I know there's silver all in it, but I don't know how much
stuff in that for that kind of money. It's probably worth that to somebody out there.
I know there's some.
I don't know.
I know there's some old silver out from the 30s and stuff.
I tend to go big bag. I tend to go big bag. If I'm buying a lot, I usually go big bag.
Yeah.
So I know that there's plenty in it. So I'm going to get most of my money back on it. Because that's the whole idea for me, so that I can buy another bag. It's so that I can buy another bag off you, especially if it's good stuff. Because I would think, mate, as in I'd probably turn around and say, well, mate, if it was about that size, I'd probably say, but I would probably say 30, but it's probably worth more than that. But to be on the safe side, as in because I don't know the value it's in that bag.
Yeah.
So as long as I get my money back and a wee bit more, I'm quite happy because I'll turn around and say, well, I got another bag. You know what I mean? Because you don't know what people want. There might be somebody there that would go through forms or that would like forms in their collection.
Got that one. That's 1956. All kind of silver in here. I just don't know what the hell it's worth or nothing.
No, I'm saying I don't know either. I'm only just playing with the coins at the moment.
They all look good. You see how good they all look.
Aye. That is nice.
I don't know the first damn thing about them.
Aye. Sometimes just feeling like it time to get through them, wait. Sit and thing me as in, but because you got to sell them individually, as in, especially when you put them on eBay, and that takes time.
Yeah, some man right here, and I don't know what it's worth.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I said to you, I'm not down decrying you. Probably in somebody's eyes, but I know what I paid for that last lot.
Yeah, I just don't know what.
I just got spoiled. Basically, I got spoiled rotten because coin hoarder I wanted to see the thing me as in cent hoarder. I wanted to see what kind of quality he was going to give me. As in, I've no bought off him before, and I wanted to give him a shot to see.
That's the 1940s. That's a cool watch.
Look closely.
Rolex.
Now, some people might ask, how in the hell
it's blue.
I came to be in possession of a Rolex Submariner.
For Rolex.
It's
They
it's
call
a
that a
Rolex.
blue oyster. They call that a blue oyster. My ex-boss bought one. My ex-boss bought one. He bought a Range Rover off the guy, guys, and telling me I always remember it. He bought a Range Rover off the guy. Plus, also exactly what you've got there. He bought one of them. As in the only thing that was missing off it was it was in its box, but the instructions or the certificate wasn't there, but he knew it was a proper one. He knew it was 100% genuine, the watch.
Whose house did you break into, Big Country, and steal that? Whose house was it?
Well, it was about 7:30 in the morning, and
Ah,
I had a boy pull up to one of the gas pumps in this
yeah,
little two-seater BMW,
yeah.
and when he came in, he was crying, and I'm like, "Dude, you all right?" And he said, "Man, can you help me out?" And I said, "Well, what do you need?" And he said, "Well, I ain't got no money, and I just got kicked out, and I'm almost out of gas." And I looked over his shoulder at this little BMW, and I said, "Well, what do you got to trade there, BMW?" And he stood there for a minute and said, "Well, hold on," and went out to the car and came back and brought that watch in. And I said, "I tell you what, I'll fill the car up for it, and you got till Christmas to come and get it back.
Oh, hell.
All you got to do is bring me my money. But if you ain't come back by Christmas, I'm finna piss my little brothers and sisters all off."
Oh, God.
And he said, "What do you mean?" And I was like, "Well, I don't see him getting Dad a Rolex for his Father's Day."
Damn.
Well,
If that big country, if that is real, and that's the Aquamarine one, it's about 4.5 grand. It's about 4.5.
yeah,
That watch is 4.5 grand. It's 4.5 grand's worth at least, and a bit and a wee bit
about
and a wee bit more.
$4,500.
Treasure Woman says she got the black one. Haven't seen the blue one.
It's called a blue oyster. They call it a blue oyster. They call it a blue oyster, but it is an aquamarine. As you said, it's aquamarine. It's called aquamarine. It's got a name to itself. Aquamarine. It's
Big
called.
Country hit it big.
But they call it. Some people call it a blue oyster.
Yeah.
Blue oyster. That's what they call it. It's
All my,
nicknamed.
all my oysters has been green and yellow.
That's the one that he bought. That's what he paid for it. He paid three and a half. He paid 3.5 for it. 3.5 grand for it. Plus he
I
paid
paid
time with
$39.
3 grand for the 2 grand for the motor. To pay 2 grand for the Range Rover, and hang me 5 grand. And he sold the watch. He sold the watch on itself for 4.75. The guy gave him 4.75 for it, as in for the watch on its own, because
Yeah,
he went and dinged me to get it certified because the paperwork wasn't there for it. He wanted to check it, and the wee man says he can take it away, but he knew who he was dealing with. The guy he dinged me gave it to get it checked, and dinged me when he come back. The guy says, "I gave 4.75 for it." Says, "You're on," because he paid three and a bit, so he earned money off it, profit off the watch. And I always remember him because he had it on his wrist. I said, "That's a nice watch," because there was ones kicking about as in not genuine, but you can tell a fake one because it's got a dot. The hand, the actual the spindle is made different, and it don't have the thing, mate. It don't have the Rolex stamp on the back of it. There should be, if you open one of them up, there should be identification numbers inside it.
I've never opened it.
You don't even have to open it up, Big Country. You should be able to tell because there should be identification marks on it. There should be actual numbers on the back of the watch itself, on the actual the casing, the front of the casing.
I'll be back in a minute. I'm talking to my
But
brother.
if you're not, if you think it's a fake, if you open it up inside it, every bit of the parts inside it should be all numbered, which correspond to the number on the back of the casing.
Yeah, like I said, I have I've never put it on. It's been in that bag. Well, it's been in one similar to that for So that was 7 years ago.
Because usually they come in a Rolex box, it's like a flip box, as in it says Rolex on it, which has got the Rolex, the emblem on the front there. But as I'm saying, he didn't have a box. He did the box, but he didn't have the paperwork. The paperwork had went missing for it. And Peter Sutherland says to me, "I'll bring you paperwork as in later on. I need to have a look for the paperwork." But a guy actually saw it on Morris's wrist and says to him, "Do you want to sell that?" And the wee man turned and says, "Ah, well, aye, what are you offering for it?" So I'll offer you 4,000 for three for it. As I'm saying, he paid $5,000 all in because the guy needed the cash for the thing, mate. The guy owned at least a shop at Rutherglen, and the Range Rover needed work done to it. It was the all Mark II version, the one with the back window flips up. It's got the patch on the bottom, and then you get the big glass window. It was my dad that done it. It was my dad that painted it and done the wheels on it, on that Range Rover, and put the thing, mate, the pinstripe back on it again. I remember that motor as if it was like yesterday. But I remember the watch and it was the same colour as that one. As soon as I saw the facial, I was like, I recognise that watch. But where did I recognise it from?
I thought he said he paid for his, Phil.
I didn't buy it. I didn't buy it. The way man I used to work for, time my ex-boss, that was used cars, and he bought it as a consignment, as in the watch and the motor or the Range Rover.
No. Bella's dad just put that. He said that Wheatback was going to use all of his hours up in one day, and I think Wheatback said yesterday that he actually pays for his StreamYard subscription, so he should be good. I believe he said he's unlimited.
If Wheatback starts paying for his StreamYard subscription, he's allowed more on the panel. You're only allowed with the basic one, you're only allowed 6 in the panel. And I think it's 20 hours. I think it's like 20 hours a month or something you're allowed with just the basic one. Because I used the one that's free. That's what I kept saying. Unless it's pine, it's white, then I'll decide to. But there've been a few times where they've sent me correspondence, like emails, or we've got this special, and if you buy it, then we'll get it at this. I think it was like $10 or something like that. The last one that comes through.
I need to actually pull all of my birthday notes and go through them, search them, see, put sticky notes on the sleeves, what happened on that day. Are they watching Jerry Springer in the background? What's that?
I don't know. Big country. I'm not watching it. No, because I've got it down me because I pulled Roosevelt dimes out because I need to go through them. As in, because George has been asking me for, as in if I had any. He's looking for certain date years. He's looking for. Because George's like, I'll trade you for bits. But I don't know what I need. But I'll just down me. If I dare trade them for him, I'll just say to him, keep it on retention for me, as in so that until I look through what I've got and what I've not got. Because I said to him, how much are you going to give me for them? And he went between three and five for them each. I got them for Andrew. I think that's where I got them for. But I can't. Some of them came for Joe Durbin. Probably a couple of came for Lemon. I think Lemonhead. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I had a guy come in about 6 months ago. Brought me 3 dimes. I give him $20 for them. It's all three of the 49s, the Roosevelts, PD, and S.
That tube's full. Big country, that tube's full. That's Roosevelt Downs on their own. As in the ones with the, no, sorry, not the Roosevelt. They're the Mercury. Sorry,
I was gonna
Mercury.
say, that's
That's
a
the
Mercury down
Mercury's.
there.
That's the Mercury's, and that's the ones with the thing, mate. There's only so many of them ones.
Here's what extra mercs I've got.
No, because usually what I do is see the thing, we see the sort of dirtyish ones. What I do is usually put them to one side, keep the clean ones out, and then go through the clean ones, see what I've got, and then if I've got them already, I tend to down put them back in a container. So I know well I've done that. I've went through them. That's what I'm saying. The thing with the dirty ones are probably going like the GWs, and the half decent, the clean ones that George Disney want, or the ones that I can't shift. They'll probably go in the grab bag. That's where they'll go. They got mixed up.
That one's a 49S. That one's about $40.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be a difficult one for you to find. And no, I don't want to get rid of mine.
Didn't ask you to go down. We didn't ask you to take in any of them out your album. I didn't expect you taking any of them out the album for me. That's all right.
Let's see, my Mark Dime book.
No, because that's how I started buying books or the albums. But I wasn't going to pay a fortune for the albums either, just to have the albums. Because the albums are like 15 and 20, 25 on their own, as in that's empty. That's empty albums, as in half decent ones. That's how I tend to pick them at auction or wait until they come up with auction albums. As in, I only paid as in over the odds for them. Because I know that what's going to happen is you only put them at the coins into the album anyway. But that's what I'm saying. I'm building a collection so that my kids will eventually fight out it. Because I've got four daughters. As I said, I'm only building one collection. One big collection and no fight out it. Do it hell I like me when I'm gone.
Yeah, I've got a small Roosevelt book.
I have people asking me all the time. For bits and pieces, but then I don't like time me, and then you turn around and you don't know where to say to them. Well, do you want to buy it or a swap or do a swap for it? But then you don't want to as and be unfair with people as well. And then some people tend to think that you just get away for, do you know what I mean, for nothing or for free. And you're like, but do you know what I mean, where do you draw the line?
Yeah, when everything's supposed to be a favor.
Yeah, for you.
Hang on, it's big country. Some of them don't tell you that. Some of them turn around, I got that off of such and such. And then they make you the thing, they got it for next to nothing. And then you feel bad, as in you feel guilty, as in because you've got all this stuff and you're like holding it back. But you've ended up paid out for it in the first place. You bought and paid for it. Do you know what I mean?
Look at it. Won't be looking for her there, Papa.
Oh no, I had to switch cameras.
Oh.
What I was about to be doing.
I don't mind helping some do it as in every now and again, as in for somebody to finish their collection. But as long as they don't expect me to time me, give them a fortune of coins.
Yeah. He's good.
I don't mind trading coins back and forward and swapping bits, as long as it's for the same value.
Big country plotting on something.
Something. Did you say plotting or potting?
Both.
Had a boy a while ago. Man, today been pretty quiet. Ain't had nothing happen. It's all been just. We had one basket case that has been wandering around the store most of the day, but she ain't been bothering nobody, so I've just kind of let her be. And I go to leave. I get in the car, start it, and go to back out, and this boy walks up next to the propane cage with a cigarette, just leans against it. So I roll the window down, and I'm like, hey, you need to be at least 30 foot away from that propane cage. And he said, well, why'd they put a ashtray right here?
You want to blow yourself up?
I said, let me get this straight. This is actually a comprehension issue, isn't it? I'll tell you how this is going to go. I'm going to reach over here and pop this door handle. And before I can get out of the car, you're going to be headed over there where I just told you to get. Are we betting on this? He said, fuck you. And I went, okay. And I popped that door handle. And before I could get my foot out of the car, he was turned and walking the other direction. And I said, wait, where you going? He turned around. I got a good close look at him. He already had one black eye. I'm like, so this ain't the first time today you run your mouth, is it? It looked like that last one worked out real good for you.
I know what it is.
He said, I've already paid for some stuff. I'm waiting for somebody to come out of the store. And I went, dude, that's not rent.
That's stupidity for you. A propane. So you tell me you're smoking and you're near a propane tank. Aye, do you want to blow yourself up?
He said, this is a free country. I got the right to stand wherever I want. I said, your rights are right over there at the edge of the property waiting for you to pick them up on your way off. Because right now you're standing on somebody else's property.
Yeah, I've had a bad day.
Because at the end of the day, by country, right? See, for instance, one of the containers, right, has got a leak in it, right? And it's spraying propane. What's going to happen then?
Well,
it's not just going to blow one bottle up, it's going to blow the full cage up.
The thing about propane is they actually add that smell to it.
Yeah.
So that you can actually know when it's around.
Yeah.
But honestly, for propane to be, there's no way that you would not smell it before it would be in enough concentration to actually be able to ignite and cause an explosion. There's no way in hell that you'd be able to just be standing there and not know it was around you.
But the cage says on it, no smoke. It says on the cage. It says on the cage, the cage it says no smoking in big bloody letters.
You can take a cigarette, throw a 5-gallon bucket of gas, throw a cigarette in the damn gas, and it won't fire. It won't light. But you spark a spark, and a motherfucker go up and play.
Yep. But see now,
cigarette in 5-gallon bucket of gas.
One of the things that, anytime that they weld on a gas tank, like on old tractors and stuff like that, they fill it up first. But one problem with your theory there, Alex, is you're expecting everybody to be on the same mental page. Some folks ain't even taken the cover off the book yet.
Hell no.
Some of them will a bit.
It's like George at work. He'll be getting aggravated at somebody, and I'm like, dude, you realize at this point I'm aggravated at you, right? And he's like, why? And I said, but you're the one pissed off for hunting for logic where there ain't none. And he went, hey, you're right.
Hey, Paisley. Sheldon.
Hey, Paisley and Daddy show.
Yeah.
Bomba shoots. Bomba shoots.
Go ahead and correct me if I'm wrong, but Phil a little while ago there said that you was going to go through all your hours. Didn't you say the other day that you pay for yours?
What?
StreamYard.
Yep, $20 a month.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, but the other day, last month I didn't pay for it, and I forgot to pay for it, and my fucking irons run out on me, so I had to wait a day for it to reset. Thank God it was right at the time it had to reset.
That's why I don't do many lives. That's why I don't do many live streams because I only have the bit. I only
I got to
have the.
send
I only have the free one.
Do a live
I got to
stream.
send Sheldon or something right quick. I got to send Sheldon his tracking.
My
Nobody even
lives
heard.
end up like 4 hours long. My lives is end up 4 hours long. But the only reason they're 4 hours long is because
Yeah, damn.
the box is basically thing. The box is basically full. That's one that's been lying. There's another two. There's another two behind that. There's another two behind that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know the mailman loves him. It's like I got that package from EC the other day, weighed almost a pound, and I'm like, well, you know, the mailman's probably pissed off at us for having to pack this around for a couple of blocks.
That's crazy.
He's on about a pound. That's more than a pound. That's more than a pound. That's more than a pound.
Oh yeah. They're lugging it around.
Yeah, but are you referring to financial pound or like weight? Because if we're going by financial pound, then yeah, mine was a lot more than just one the other day. So I was watching one of the streams last night, and this guy goes, "All right, guys, so I guess we can start out with. Well, I mean, I've got this 1 kilo bar here, and I'm like, did this asshole just nonchalantly wave 2.2 pound of silver around on the screen like somebody was going to go, oh, I'll take that. $1,560 for it. I'm like, geez, dude, you might be in the right. You need to go over to, if he don't want to hang out with us, he ought to just say it, I don't know why you keep pissing him off.
So what you're saying was it overpriced then? Is that what you're saying? It was overpriced.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, no, not that it was overpriced. It was just I don't believe that was the crowd to be trying to sell it in. That's more of like a Rob finds treasure item or something like that. Because I don't know if you've ever been over to one of Rob finds treasures auctions, but them folks are ridiculous. I watched a $200 piece of silver go for a little over $500 one night.
I know that country because it's done there like that, and sometimes you wonder where there's underbidders or something, as in where they've turned around and said, by the way, going to do us a favour, going to keep bidding for that. Do you know what I mean? So you start wondering, is this what's going on behind the scenes, and we don't know, and we don't know.
Who's
Do they
got an
think we're
extra,
actually thinking? Do they actually think we're daft?
who's got an extra account set up over on the side that they're just stoking the bid up more and more? Mikey!
But the difference is when I start bidding the thing, mate, I'm in there for thing, mate, to buy it, but then I end up I stop. I get a price in my head and I go, right, I'm stopping. I can't go no more.
I see.
But when the thing is, big country, when it's overpriced like that, I would be like, well, is it worth that? I would be asking myself a few questions.
Mine is a battle over donuts.
Because it's so you turn around saying it was they were saying it was in kilos, and then you gave the obviously the version of as in what it would be in pounds. the actual, as in the weight of what it should have been, or what it was.
Let's see.
Some people do that. They tell you what it's worth in kilos, hoping that you think it's actually more in weight, because they're trying to confuse. They're trying to confuse you. They're actually
Yeah.
trying to confuse you.
Terminology.
Aye.